Woo!
There we are. No.
Oh my.
Yeah, get it out now, because we're not allowed to burp on streams anymore.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've taken away our dislikes and our burps.
Wow.
Yeah. That's just how YouTube is now.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Crappy.
So how was the weather? It's kind of cold today. A little bit.
Oh yeah.
Boy, and how about that local sports game, huh? They really sportsed it up.
I was screaming.
Got some points.
I sure am glad the team that won.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Yeah, I'm pretty thrilled with that outcome.
I was in a stand-up mood, as I usually am, and I was like, you know what? I haven't watched George Carlin in like a long time, and so I was like, I know that he has like a bunch of the specials are on Amazon Prime. I'm like, perfect. I have Amazon Prime. I could watch them. I'm doing a little modeling, and they don't have to pay attention that much, and like somebody's taking a photo of me while I'm naked, you know, that kind of modeling, and I go on Amazon Prime and I find one and I click it. And then it starts playing, and then it stops, and I get an error message. And it's like, you can't play the video. I'm like, oh, that's not good. And then I click on another one that he has, and then I couldn't play that one. And then I clicked on another one, and I couldn't play that one. And so I just didn't get to watch it.
Huh.
Oh. So now you're cranky.
But then what I did was I downloaded the Amazon Prime Video app, and it played on the app. But not on the website. The website doesn't work.
Huh.
Very weird. And so yeah, I am suing Amazon currently. I think I will win. Yeah. And it was good. It was really good. He's good.
I'll bear that in mind.
I haven't watched Carlin in a long time either.
Yep. It's I would say it's worth a watch.
I've been kind of out of the stand-up loop lately. Been watching a lot of Linus Tech Tips. I would say I understand every like fifth word.
Yeah. Hack'em Slash, watching Wheel of Time, Nick? No, Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
That's kind of my gig. That's what I love. One day I'll be on it.
Just an M.A. Nuzzles. Have you seen Bravo Alpha Boosa's new animation? No! Has he started his new project? Bravo
That'd be interesting.
Alpha Boosa. Huh! Cool. Neat. He's historically done text-to-speech, but now he's doing his own show.
That's fun.
With like his own characters and stuff.
Good for him.
Yeah. Ryan Fate. Greetings, guys. Today has been a good day. I've discovered the best way to paint white armor. Sweet.
What's the secret?
I bet it's white paint.
Ooh, I don't know about that. You really think it's white paint?
Joshua Przagaki. Hey guys, it's bad luck if your purity seal snaps while you're cutting it off the sprue. No, that happens from time to time. Particularly on the ones that come with the intercessors. They kind of made them a little extra skinny, which looks really nice, but they're pretty fragile.
I think it means you're going to lose all your games, to be honest with you. Yeah, this is not going to go well for you.
Justin M. Hey, have you guys ever heard of a game called Arena Rex? I've never heard of it, but the minis are beautiful and my plastic crack withdrawals are kicking in. Ah, this is a miniatures game. Arena Rex. Miniatures. Gladiator combat in the Mythic Age. Oh, these do look kind of fun. Okay, this game looks sick. Here, let me throw a little linky link in the chat.
Oh, you're gonna spam us now?
Ooh, I particularly
Links.
love this laden with
that is nice.
with riding Kato.
I like the monitor lizard.
It's so
looking
it's
creature.
it's just it's like a Komodo dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of sick.
It's kind of fun how much of
Hilarious.
him hangs off the base.
Yeah, they're just pretending with that base.
Yeah.
They're like, what do we got?
Mhm.
We got this. We can rip the elephant off of it and try it. Too small? Don't care. We need to take the photos now. Oh, this does look sick.
Ooh, the scorpion. Did you see the
Yeah.
scorpion?
And the bull.
And that's a. I like the scorpion.
Oh, the scorpion is sick. God,
And
only
they-
34
they
bucks.
They painted their models too.
Yeah, they did.
That's honestly a surprise. That's not normal
Mhm.
necessarily. We're we're so used to Games Workshop. Not all
Yeah.
companies have their models painted.
God, they might be getting an email from
Hashtag not all companies.
They might be getting an email from EonsOfBattle. It's like, yo, dog, I hear you got a game.
They have a Reddit. Sick. What was it? Cards? See that there's. I'm on the Reddit right now.
Mhm.
Plastic sleeves and dry erase for cards. There must be
Sweet.
some cards. Neat.
Joshua Pruzagaki, in my honest opinion, it was an Intercessor Kit Purity Seal. BRB, Burnham Rulebook, and Praying to Chaos. Ryan
Fitz. The best way to paint white armor is to paint the model gray and just dry brush it white.
Yep, that's a super solid way of doing it.
There you go.
Call's Rogue just bought the 8th edition Chaos Space Marine Codex. Excited to use it for the next 5 years. Yeah, better be 5 years. How old is 9th edition? 2 years?
5 years seems a little long.
Mm-hmm. Although to
Really, I
be fair,
feel like
the editions happen a lot, but I feel like codexes don't get updated as fast as editions do.
That is true. That's 100% a fact.
Although
Which
back in
is
the
annoying.
day, literally whole editions would go by with many armies not getting books.
Yes.
Yeah, a bunch of armies went through all of 6th edition without getting a book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, didn't the Orcs have a 4th edition codex forever?
Yeah, the Necrons never
Yeah.
got a 6th edition book. And then their 7th edition book sucked. Oh, it was so bad.
Frozen Throg, back in the day, not every army needed a codex update.
It's true.
I like the indexes. I think it should always be indexes.
The indexes are pretty sweet. And I wouldn't say no to an app. I know not everybody loves an app, but if it's kind of, the app does a lot of things really well. Like keep things updated and balanced. Allow for quick changes and little alterations here and there.
Kind of sounds like you're an app shell.
A little bit. Not the current app though, because it's really not an app. It's just digital books.
Right. There's no real anything to it. Yeah, they could work a little harder on it.
Mm-hmm.
AD, how do you paint orc skin? Like colors and techniques.
You could watch all 8 or so of the previous VODs. This is Vallejo Reflective Green, which is not reflective. I think it's just like this is in their model color range, which means like military colors. So there must be a real life color called Reflective Green. It's dark green. It's just a dark green brown.
Was that from the set we found at the Goodwill?
Probably. And then I dry brushed some P3 Worm Green, which is like a lime green. And then I washed it with Games Workshop BL Tan Green. And then I highlighted it with some more Worm Green, and then I did a little bit of highlighting with Vallejo Escorpina Green, which is like a neon green.
Ryan Fitz, I play Space Marines, so I don't have the old book problem. However, I'm scared to buy one in case it gets replaced shortly after.
Yeah,
Yes.
whenever we bring up in a video that codexes kind of suck, or actually not, when we bring up that codexes suck, everyone's like, hell yeah, codexes suck. But we bring up the benefits of an app, people are like, hell no, I would much rather buy a book.
Right. Interesting. Again, and I mean, you've said this before too, most people use BattleScribe, or a lot of people use BattleScribe.
Mm-hmm. Which is an app.
An app.
And a
Although it would be
website.
hilarious if they made an app, like if Games Workshop made an app and it sucked compared to BattleScribe.
Mhm.
That would just make sense to me.
Let's be honest, if they do, it will.
Spiky Bits had an interesting article. Apparently, the guy who made BattleScribe has kind of get stopped, and currently BattleScribe is just being updated by regular folks.
Nerds.
Yeah, but
Dweebs.
people are a little worried if there's some sort of an update or something that breaks it, if they're going to be able to fix it without the original
Makes sense.
person.
I bet Games Workshop put him in jail.
Yeah.
Let's spread that around the internet.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Man, Games Workshop's the absolute worst for doing that.
Exactly. All right, everyone. You have some homework today. Spread that rumor around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
And,
want
speaking of
Valrak
rumors-
talking about this by the end of the day.
Speaking of talking,
Woo!
that's a sody. Although it sounds flat, didn't have that. Tss. It is a little flat.
Frozen Throg, 8th edition, 2 codexes in 1 edition. That is true! Holy cow. They really go after Space Marine players. Joshua Pergalski, after reading through the Kill Team Compendium, would absolutely prefer that sort of thing. Yeah, I think that would be fine. Like, because get rid of all the flavor text, get rid of all the pretty pictures, get rid of all of the lore, and just have it be a data sheet, because really, that's all it needs to be.
Right. Well, especially for people that have played the games before and know everything.
Yeah.
I don't need the book again, because that's
think-
all they
Mhm.
do really.
In a
Make the
perfect
same book
world,
again.
where Games Workshop doesn't like making tons of money, they just like making lots. They publish all of the information needed for playing your armies online, and then they sell a fluff book that comes with like modeling tips, pretty pictures, all the lore, maybe even some blurbs from some of the Black Library books, and then you can buy that too for the people who care.
And it comes with an
Right.
Audible original credit.
And they can make it like a nice like hardcover with a pretty cover and stuff.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I want to be charging $50 a book.
Mm-hmm.
Because people will buy it. Because they have to. Or they don't. It's a game.
Wait a second. Did you just call this a game?
I did. I know it's pretty brave.
It's not a game. It's a lifestyle.
Diablo PL, what camera do you have for this live stream? It is a Logitech Brio webcam. And my onboard Mac webcam. Honestly, the Logitech Brio, it's pretty epic.
It is pretty good. I'm honestly surprised. Although I do think we should just go back to the old iPhone setup where
Yeah.
it freeze every 3 seconds. I think that worked out pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the digital artifacting and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it kind
Delicious.
of added to the experience.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Marcos Costellos, have you painted the ORK kill team terrain?
Yes. Not in a video, just in life. I think I'll probably do it. I actually saved one piece to do in a video, maybe.
If you're good, he'll do it in a video.
Mm-hmm.
If you're naughty, he'll do it in a video still.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll shame you while doing it. Sean, Lucky Bat needs to go back to shilling school.
Yeah.
I agree. You've not shilled enough today?
Oh no.
It's a 2-year course. It's pretty intensive.
Yeah, it is pretty intense. I almost failed out my first time, but I was able to make it through. I really had to give up the booze though.
Mm-hmm.
Just like your driver's test.
Just like my driver's test. Did you know that you can't drink and drive? They don't like it.
Hmm.
It's weird.
Who's checking?
Yeah, for some reason there's a breathalyzer in my car.
Ryan, the benefits of a hardcover codex is that you can throw it at anyone who beats you or disagrees with your opinions.
It's true.
Would have
I
killed them
just
to
like to
spiral
leave
bind
comments
it.
on Facebook though. David Warren got my first Infinity miniature, which is also my first metal miniature, and painting this one is a little intimidating when I'm used to Legion models.
Neat. Yeah, metal is tricky. Although not Legion, Infinity probably has the best metal in the biz because they're pretty much the last people doing it. So they've ironed out a lot of the kings. I've never seen them in person, so I don't know if they have that kind of metal grit, which can sometimes make painting a little bit of a pain.
Yeah, because the only metal models you've used are, 30 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, old G-dub stuff, which is
Yep.
old.
Hey, it would be interesting to see some of those up close.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Frozen Throg, no grit, all smooth.
Oh, cool.
Wow, they really got that smooth technology. We're bringing metal back. Yep.
No, thanks. Yeah, plastic if you can do it, and resin is fine. And metal.
What about Finecast? Is Finecast
No.
fine?
No. The only thing fine about Finecast is if you're lucky and the problem isn't too bad, you can still complain, and then they'll send you a second one, and then you have two for the price of
Jeez,
one.
can you imagine doing that? Wouldn't you
I
feel
would never.
like such an asshole?
Like a criminal,
Mhm.
a common
Yeah.
thief.
Yeah. Yeah. You're stealing.
There was a great
He
post.
stole from me first.
I'm a part of a Sisters of Battle Facebook group, and there was a great post where someone said that they're one of the Sisters of Battle tanks. It has clear pieces, and they arrived smashed, or it arrived chipped, and so they were like, "Hey, should I contact Games Workshop, or do you think I could probably maybe fix this?" And then like the first comment was, "Well, it looks like you got two of those tanks. Just send them an email.
Yeah.
They'll send you a brand new one, and then you just fix that one a little bit, and you got two."
Yeah, it's perfect.
I don't think I've ever bought the plastic kit that had a problem though.
Yeah, me either. Although we found a little bit when they do like those big ass boxes like Indominus or Dominion, sometimes some of the things get a little knocked around,
Yeah.
but not bad enough, unfortunately.
Jason M. Hey everyone, I'm late because Brova Alphabusa just released a new animation, original story based off of TTS characters. Huh, based off of TTS characters? Interesting. I'll have to give
pretty
this a
good.
watch.
That's a pretty good way to do it.
Episode 1 is 30 minutes. Damn. SkyFox713, Finecast was a mistake for Games Workshop. I mean, it really sucks, but I think it did let them make a lot more of things. Because I think the resin was a lot easier to mass produce than metal, to make the as many models as they needed. God, and they're working their way towards getting rid of it. They haven't made a new Finecast model in ever, really.
Yeah,
but I think people probably would, yeah, people I think would have preferred Finecast to them just dropping all the old metal models.
Right.
Hack'em/, no, Games Workshop will just send you the part or sprue part that is damaged. I did it for a Tau Crisis suit, and I only got that one piece that was damaged. Did they send you a bit, or did they send you the sprue that bit comes on? Because everybody in the comment section that they said that they'd gotten full kits. I'm not saying that you weren't sent a part, but that it seems like some people get lucky and they send them the whole business.
I think it depends on how busy they are.
It could be.
And it seems like they're very, very busy. Like right now.
'Tis the season.
Right.
I know. I had a problem with a Kroot Tox, and they sent me a whole other Kroot Tox, like the whole box with everything.
And they didn't ship out our Aeronautic Imperialis set. They just forgot to do it for like a month. And then sent an email. Yeah, I said that first, and then I sent an email. And
well, you had to let them know who you are somehow.
Yeah, exactly. I really Karen'd it up.
Nuzzles. In the dark days of 5th edition, I had a casting error on a plastic guard kit, and Games Workshop had a new heavy weapons squad sent to me, no questions asked. Neat. Yeah, that was pretty much how it was for me. I was like, hey, this is wrong, and they're like, great, give us an address.
Yep. I couldn't possibly fix this. Fixed it for the video.
Hack'em/. It was just a bit that was during 7th edition.
Oh. Just a bit. Alex M., what do you think of the game War Machine?
It looks kind of cool. It looks kind of exactly like 40k. And I had already played 40k, so I didn't really get into it. It also had metal models that weren't really any cheaper than Games Workshop models. So definitely didn't feel the need to jump in.
Well then.
Chris Franklin, what's your next kill team project? Probably either the Sisters of Battle or something else. I already have my Repentia, and so I just need to finish my Battle Sisters. They're all built. They're ready to rock. I just need to paint them.
Sphere. I finished my Black Templar Neophytes earlier today.
Ah, sweet.
I didn't finish mine. That's because they don't have any.
I didn't finish mine either.
But then you're not allowed to eat dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have your dinner until you finish your neophytes.
Oh no, I already had dinner.
Jason M. Tyranid kill team for the stream!
Ooh, I mean, in a one day, for sure. The Tyranid kill team seems good. A little Gene Stealer action, little Tyranid warrior action, little Ormagon Termagon action.
Yeah, so Jason, when are you sending it over?
Mm-hmm.
You got.
Weirdly, there was a thing on Facebook where somebody was like, "What size base does the Tyranid warrior stand on?" And a bunch of people are like, "Well, just go check on the website." And for some reason, it doesn't say what the warriors are supplied with.
Really?
I think there's just a couple of things out there. There's just an oversight where it doesn't have it listed. It looks to my eye like 40s.
The entire kill team page on their website.
Their
kill team, because they don't have all the kill teams on there. It's weird. Doesn't really make any sense.
I like to think that they handed someone the book and said, "Do it. Format the page before lunch," and they did it, but they missed a whole bunch of things because, of course,
before the tea break.
Before the tea break, yes.
Jeez.
I mean, they take at least 2 tea breaks an hour, so really it was not a lot of time. Oh.
It's fun making fun of them because they deserve it.
Frozen Throg, my eyes tell me 40s too. Ian Leche, anyone know where I can get Space Marine bits? I don't know. eBay? As good as I know. Or like, you have a 3D printer or have access to a 3D printer, you could probably get anything in STL form. Hack 'em slash. What am I going to do with old kill team stuff? I have so much of it. Well, the books pretty much worthless. The models, a lot of it can still be used.
Right, unless they're lictors.
Unless they're lictors. Or the Gellerpox infected, or the...
probably a bunch of other ones.
David Warren, with everybody being so busy nowadays, do you think that the skirmish games will eclipse big war games? Quicker play times and small model counts over huge armies and hours of play. Yeah. Yes. I mean, it's kind of the same amount of fun, and you get to be done.
Right.
Before
on
too
the same
long.
day.
You can even play multiple games if you still want to play for hours. And I feel like playing for an entire day and being like, I beat Nick is not as much fun as like, ooh, I got 2 wins to his 1.
Right. Yeah, I would agree.
Ian Leche, normal guard kill team has the same amount of models as normal 40k armies. That's not true. You need 14 or 10 if you decide to take some of the other things.
I feel like I've had a lot more fun with 40k-ish in general since we just do kill team. Because it makes it so much easier. Because I feel like I have only about 2 hours in my heart to really care. And that works perfectly for kill team.
Alex M, would you recommend getting good brushes or just using any old tech? Yours is looking in pretty good shape. This is a many-year-old Rosemary & Co. Synthetic Series 313, size 3, and I super duper love it and use it for everything. Other than this, though, I just use junky, like, Walmart brushes.
Love a Walmart special.
Walmart special.
While Vallejo game colors are fantastic for fantasy and sci-fi fiction minis with their brighter pigments, their model color range is amazing for more grounded tones. Yeah, it's completely what they're aimed at. The model color range is for like tanks, airplanes, army men, and the game color is meant for us weirdos. David Warren feels the same way. Feel the same way. Legion is about as big as I'm ever going to go. Otherwise, it's all skirmish games for me. Helps to me to be able to try other games as well. Yeah, love Legion. Super duper love Legion. I think Legion is a good size. Where squads are usually between 4 and 6, sometimes 7, sometimes 2. My sniper teams are 2.
Frozen Throg. I want to use a Lehman Russ and kill team.
Yeah.
But you got to go to Games Workshop and yell at them.
Mm-hmm.
Go to any Games Workshop location and start yelling. Sure that'll work.
Well, speaking of going to Games Workshop, I'm gonna go pee.
Oh.
Oh. In a Games Workshop? Because they don't usually have a bathroom. At least the one that we have doesn't. You have to go to the Jewel Osco next door.
I guess you could use the water fountain if you were really desperate.
Yeah. Imagine if you ran in there and pissed in the water fountain.
What would you even say?
Do you think they would stop you?
Well, it's either the water fountain or your pants on the floor, so...
I don't know if they would stop you.
Well, what can you do when someone comes in and immediately goes for the water fountain?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, what do you say in that situation? Hey!
Hey, yeah, because you're not going over there to stop them.
No,
You're
and
gonna
you
get
hear the
pissed
zipper and you're like, oh no.
Right. Well, I like to think the zipper came down before coming in.
Oh dear.
Right? Like,
Yeah,
they're just running in with a dick out, or just
Whatever
maybe a
out.
funnel. I don't know. And you just run up to that water fountain and give it a whiz.
Yeah, I feel like at that
Ooh.
point you're dialing someone else.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're no fun, obviously.
Correct. We all knew that.
Sean, slap their pee-pee. Okay, that's a good idea.
Just slap it out of their hands.
Yeah. That would
That'd
work.
be gross. That'd be bad. Don't do that. Good rule of thumb, don't do that.
Frozen Throg, tackle him, but then you're gonna get pissed on. That's not good.
And it's gonna get on the product and on the floor.
Yeah, I would say no. Jason M, just wear a diaper. That way you don't need to leave, but when your opponent does, you can move their models around. There you go.
One after your own heart, Nick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wear diapers all the time, and I don't know why anyone gets upset about that. Or thinks
You
it's
know what?
weird.
You do you. We respect your lifestyle.
Right. They're dependable, because they're depends.
I get it.
Yeah, I'm clever.
You are very witty.
Nuzzles. Wait, your local store has a water fountain? We have to go to the Starbucks next door, and those bastards deserve it for paying customers only. Yep.
Just bring a Starbucks cup from home.
Yeah, there you go. Honestly, that's a great idea. Just lie.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah. Although we live in a place that they don't have like codes on the doors or anything. You know, where you have to pay to get the code to go to the bathroom or do whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, also, if you run into a Starbucks and head straight for the bathroom, I don't think they're gonna stop you there either.
No.
You know, what's a 17-year-old barista gonna say?
Please stop.
You're not supposed to do that. They're
Yeah.
gonna make you buy a coffee.
Frozen Throg. How many times do you have to take the opportunity to tackle a pissing man? Better just take it. That's
You only
true.
live once.
You know, I have a feeling that Jay isn't just pissing.
He's also washing his hands.
Yeah. Sean, maybe it's a construction thing. The pee-pee slap. Walking along, you smack the guy beside in the nuts with your gloves. It's hilarious.
Well, we'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. You missed a whole thing.
Ooh. Good.
What would you do if somebody ran into the Games Workshop and was peeing in the water fountain? They couldn't make it to the bathroom. They had to do it.
I mean, you do what you gotta do. You know.
Do you just let them do
Yeah.
it?
What, you gonna
You let
tackle
them-
him? You might get the pee on you.
That's
See?
what I said. It's exactly what I said. Yeah. We also had slap their pee-pee was one of the options. So there you go. Yeah, this is a pretty intelligent stream.
Yeah.
For intellectuals only.
Right.
Battle of Bablavez. Good day. Hope all are feeling good.
I'm not.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Everything's falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
My life's in shambles right now.
I'm getting pretty darn close on these orcs. Sorta. Each one has a couple of little things left to do. And all the plants.
Mm.
And the bases.
Yeah. Nuzzles, we need to get Jay a lapel mic to confirm piss and hand washing status.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wireless, of course.
Right.
Gato Destructo, those are Spellcrow heads you're using, right, boss? Only a couple of them. Most of them are genuine G-Dub. The two Ludas have Spellcrow heads. Kind of wanted to save them for my 40k orcs, but I don't like the helmeted heads. So except for one, it kind of worked on the Shoota Boy.
Yeah.
Battle Brothers Tabletop, what's up, buddy boys? Battle Brothers Tabletop. I got a good question. How do you keep track of the rules and equipment while you're playing? Like, do you use like those printable cards? Do you just have the index in your hand? Do you just remember?
That's a good question.
You write things down on a piece of loose leaf. You know, how do you make sure that
Do you just remember it like
the
a
guy
professional?
the guy who throws the crack grenade really was the guy that you gave the crack grenade to at the top of the game? 'Cause, you know, every once in a while I've wondered, like, was the one Marine who made it into combat really, or was the Thousand Sun who made it into combat really the one who had the close combat war gear?
Is this in reference to any particular incident?
No, definitely not. But he did use his 3 activation points to kill both of my remaining guys.
Better Brothers Tabletop. I like the printable cards for sure.
I know, not Play on Tabletop, Battle Bros Tabletop, Dice Check, Demons and Dice. God, there's so many game channels.
One of them.
Dice and Demons and Check, Blue.
Table painting.
Table painting. Blue Table Painting, my favorite channel.
Yeah, I can't think of a better channel. You can pay that man to say anything.
Glass Half Dead. Glass Half Dead showed off some gorgeous printable kill team cards. But the only thing is the kill team cards.app.com are excellent because it does basically all the work for you. You put your list into BattleScribe and then it generates you your cards. But the ones that Glass Half Dead showed off are so nice looking, and they print in tarot card size, so you can put them in sleeves.
Oh, that is nice.
Ian Leche, me and my friends play at the game store, and we're always there until closing. Ah, that's the life. That's
where do
the
you
life
pee?
right there. In the water drinking fountain. We discussed this.
That's why they're blocked
Obviously.
off everywhere.
Battle Brothers Tabletop, but my equipment gets shifted all the time, so I just find good communication before the game starts. Jason M. Just WYSIWYG some Tyranid Warriors. That way, you only have 6 models to keep track of. True, but the only thing that can be tricky is, like, you have, let's say 3 of those warriors are identical. Which one has the grenade? Are you really gonna sculpt a grenade or use a grenade arm? Battle Bros Tabletop. And printable equipment cards are helpful so you can have the cards next to the data cards. Yeah, that's how I think I'd do it. I think I'm going to either try to get a hold of the Glass Half Dead cards or make my own, and then we can just, like, dry erase marker the equipment onto the guy.
I would say that's a good idea.
Ian Leche, is the 3 command point nuke stratagem for Marines good? I have never heard of this, but I bet it's good. Sebastian Stevenson just got a Demon Prince for Christmas for a Christmas present. Sweet!
Early Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, some people, did you know? Some people have Christmas on December 18th. Kind of crazy, yeah.
Battle Brothers Tabletop. Glass Half Deads are nice, but the style is a little bit too busy for me. I can definitely see that, but I think it's lovely. Sean, is a tarot card the same size as a baseball card? Yes, I am old. It's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I don't know if I appreciate all the nude Space Marines on the cards.
That's my favorite part.
That's a little much for me, but although I don't mind the nude orcs, but yeah, the nude Space Marines are a little off-putting.
Battle Brothers Tabletop. Or lie. Just lie your way through the whole game. See, that was going to be my second choice.
See, that's what we're doing already. And yeah, I mean, it works out.
Jason M, could you just put something on the base? I was thinking that too. The only thing that's a little bit tricky is what is that little thingy, and how are you going to differentiate it? Because the gear, you're gonna change that up almost every game probably. You might take the grenades, you might take the auspex, you might take the better save, you might take the banner. Those are going to be pretty fluid, and so I don't know if I would want to sculpt something directly onto the model. Because, like, if you're going to take a guardsman comm specialist, that would be a good thing to sculpt so that he's different looking. But I don't know if I would sculpt that comm specialist with a frag grenade in his hand, because I might not want to give him a frag grenade, or I might want to move that frag grenade. Cameron, I was building my Death Guard, and it was so cold the glue would not work, so I was in the freezing cold of no progress. Holy cow, it must have been cold.
Yeah.
Nuzzles, I'm always impressed with your output, Jay. You've got nearly an entire ORK kill team nearly painted in a week, and it's taken me nearly 2 weeks to get a single aggressor squad done. done up how I like it. It takes a long ass time to paint things. And it probably should.
It's true. But also think about how many hours you put in, you know, over your entire life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
Dozens.
Put in a lot of hours. Yep.
One could say maybe thousands.
I would love to see the stat. You know, like the game stat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You
if
know,
Steam kept track of that for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jay has 116 days in painting.
Yeah. Exactly. 69 days in pooping.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Again, this is a very clever stream.
Mm-hmm.
We like to keep things clever, folks.
Because 005, what is your favorite black primer? I really like Stynel Res black primer for airbrush, and I really like Rust-Oleum black primer for rattle can. Krylon stinks. It's the worst. Terrible. No good. 0 out of 10.
Again, we're gonna lose that sponsorship.
No, but it's just so bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I'm just gonna go one at a time. Or you know what? I'm gonna put the wash on the plants so that I can get to work on that.
Ah.
I was talking to my sister once, and she brought up that she washes her plants. And I was like, oh, like fake ones because you're allergic to dust? And she was like, no, the real ones.
Oh, I thought you meant like for
Yeah.
a salad.
Nope. Like plants that she grows in like little pots of dirt in her house.
Like flowers and stuff?
No, just like leaves. Like plants that just grow leaves.
I mean, you don't give your aloe a little spritz of pledge every now and then?
Yeah, that's
Your
what
little-
she does. She
your-
bought, this is a real thing you can buy at plant stores, leaf shiner.
That kind of makes sense.
It does. It's like shoe shine, but it shines your leaves.
You gotta dip your succulents in a nice vat of future floor polish.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've never met her. I don't know if I ever will, but it makes sense
Yeah, it does.
from everything that you've ever said to me in my entire life about her.
Yes.
Very interesting.
If any of you are wondering where these super snazzy plants came from, there are bits available to purchase as STLs or as physical prints from Epic Basing. And if you don't like cactuses and agave, they got you covered. They have tons and tons of different wonderful basing pieces.
I have a question. Do they have any fungi or anything like
They
that?
do. They've got all sorts of mushrooms.
Whoa, what about like weird cube-shaped crystals?
They got that too. They also have weird round-shaped crystals and weird geometric crystals and
Interesting.
sharp
Do they-
crystals and broken crystals.
Oh, wow. So they really pretty much have everything.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have any carnivorous plants of any kind?
Yes, they do. They have the famous Venus flytrap, and they have pitcher plants, which is kind of like a Venus
Whoa.
flytrap.
Whoa, that's insane. Damn. They're pretty cheap, but only if I wish I could get maybe a little bit more off, like maybe I don't know, like 10% more off. Is there any way to do that?
Well, you're in luck.
Oh no, I closed the tab.
We like Epic Basing. Their stuff's
I
really
do
cool.
like epic basing. It is nice.
It's so much better than just a full resin base because number one, you get to kind of be creative and pick how it's designed, but also like you can actually stick a model to it because you're just using the real base.
Yep. It's very cool. Zach bought coral from Epic before. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
That was also like a really good video.
Mm-hmm.
Just a nice video. Yes. follow that link, and then you get 10% off.
Ooh.
Or don't, when you're a loser. Yeah, take that.
Cameron, do they have stuff for Arctic type bases? Sort of. They do. They have some brambles that would look very nice on an Arctic base, and they also have small sticks that I think would not look out of place on an Arctic base. And they also have an interesting thing called Dragon Rock, or I think it's called Dragon Rock, and that would kind of make a good like basis for like a little rock jut out for kind of anything.
Do they have Dwayne the Rock?
They do not, unfortunately, have Dwayne the Rock. They're still working on that.
Okay, that's good.
They've got brain coral.
Yeah, they have a lot of cool stuff.
They do. Oh my goodness.
I wonder if they add more every week or every
Hmm.
couple weeks or whatever. Here's a hint: they do.
And what a beautiful website that's easy to navigate.
So nice.
This is true.
They also have really cool photography.
Yeah, they do. It all looks good.
Yeah.
End of shelling.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That was the end of the shell.
Well, that was the end of the epic basing show. Now it's on to
Yeah.
Ridge Wallet. Yum. The Ridge Wallet is an uncomfortable piece of steel that sits in your pocket and can hold nothing. It really fills up your front pocket and just shoves your keys into your thigh.
Yeah.
And it comes in a whole bunch of things like fake Damascus and iodized stainless steel, which scratches easily. So order yours today.
Yes. We have had a wallet company contact us. Remember
We
that
have.
was a while ago. But it was like a couple $100 leather wallets. They were like, I don't really think that this is good.
Yeah, if it was Ridge, it would be sponsored by them.
Yes. I would want to be sponsored by Ridge Wallet just to try it.
Just to be like, we had a Ridge Wallet sponsorship.
Do you get a Ridge Wallet for free?
They better give me a Ridge Wallet for
Yeah.
free.
How else are we
They're
supposed
also
to talk
weird.
about
They're
it?
weirdly
Yeah.
expensive.
How much are they?
Like, look them up.
You look them up.
Yeah, you look them up.
How much would you guess they are?
Like $50.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay, wallets. They have other products? Like what?
Underwear. I'm just
Well,
guessing.
the carbon fiber one is 125 USD.
Wow.
No, thank you.
Yeah, they're weirdly expensive.
That is expensive.
Oh, the half dome one is cool. Look at that. Isn't that neat?
It's just a laser etched thing.
So it looks pretty. You're laser etched.
Sounds like
Yeah.
sounds like someone's being a show for Ridge Wallet.
Also, the plain
somebody
ones
wants
are
sponsorship.
$85, so it's more reasonable.
Yeah. I think my wallet was $15.
You could get it in a tropical print.
I kind of like the tropical print.
Okay.
I would get the tropical print on a wallet, but not on a piece of steel.
Or on a t-shirt.
Yeah, pretty much anything else besides a wallet. That kind of a wallet.
Also, your
Does
vaccine
anybody-
card won't fit in it, so what's the point?
Does anybody here have a Ridge wallet that we're destroying?
Ridge Wallet. Yum.
That is one of my favorite things.
Ian Lachey. Okay, so which is better, to paint models first or to base first, especially when they're already glued down? It depends. I usually glue them down first, especially for more natural bases like these, where it's not going to stop me from being able to reach a lot of things. I usually always glue first. The only time I wouldn't is if the bases are going to be really different from the model. Then I might do them separately, or if it's like a hero plinth, it might be easier to pin them after. But usually I just glue them down and paint it all together. It's just easier. As time has gone on, I do sub-assemblies a lot less. Because really, if it's going to be hard to reach his crotch can just stay dark and unpainted.
Cody Theller, I have one. It's great. Well, there you go.
Benjamin-
Glowing reviews at the Ridge Wallet.
Benjamin Reynolds. Actually, I'm on the Epic Web Store right now, and Dwayne The Rock is on page 6. Oh, I must have missed that one.
Interesting.
Zach,
Good.
my favorite is the tube sponge coral. Ooh.
You ever want to eat a sponge?
Yes.
Like, not a used one. Like a nice clean one fresh out of the package. Hasn't even gotten wet yet. It just looks like a tiny little sandwich.
I like the scrubby ones.
Yeah, the ones with like the
Scrubby
little
ones.
green fuzz on the one side.
Yep. Right in the old mouth.
Yep. Just looks so munchable.
Agreed.
Ooh, you get
Bow.
2 of them with the green fuzz on the one in the middle.
Damn.
Ooh. This orc kill team is great. Does he own any more orcs, say an orc army? If so, any favorite orc models? I do have an orc army. It's appeared in at least one video I can think of. The paint the orc army or something like that. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
But I paint bikers because orc bikers are my favorite orc unit. I have 30.
What's your favorite, Nick?
My favorite unit?
Yeah.
I like the battle wagon.
Battle wagon's pretty cool.
Lucky Bet, what's your favorite unit?
Potgrat.
Backrat. It's not an orc.
Well, he's the best.
I count it. I'll count it as an orc. I do like the pot crap.
Potgrat.
I have a pot crap.
I know you do. And he's very nice.
He is very nice.
Do you think he eats sponges?
Oh my god. Of course he does.
That's how he got so big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how he grew up nice and
God.
strong.
He's he has tons of shit strapped to him. It's pretty funny. Yeah, the Dominion set's really cool. I'm glad nobody bought it.
I see your army might be fully painted and based, but I have an unpainted half-built army that has decorations from epic basing. Checkmate. Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
You got destroyed.
I bought a Marshcrawler Slogoth because of Nick complaining about no one submitting it for EOB Complete, but I'm using it as a Gargant proxy for my Troggoths, not Cruel Boys. I'm only half a shill.
I guess that's fine. I just haven't seen it much out in the wild.
Mhm.
Just in like on Instagram, on anything. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I was sad because that's my favorite one. All of them are really cool, but I understand why nobody cares about that one because it's weird. I really like that one. Nowhere to go. Jameson DeBolt. Hey guys.
Hi.
You are one of my favorite hobby YouTube channels. Thanks for the content you create.
We do make some.
It is true. And,
Good news, guys. Ridge Wallet also makes a pen.
Ah.
It could be yours for $75.
Damn.
Does it look nice?
It's a bolt action pen.
Bolt action?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
All right, now I have to look it up. Thank
Okay,
you.
you're welcome.
Or you can send me a link.
I'll
Either
send
way.
you the link.
It looks like it just
Thank
has a
you.
tab instead of a click.
Yeah, it might have like a pocket knife in it or something.
Oh, if it has a
Oh my
pocket
God.
knife in it, that'd be kind of cool.
I could imagine it not having one.
Yeah. You could get it in titanium.
Is it really
Features.
titanium, or is it just shiny shiny steel.
It's a different color.
You know, this kind of looks like. You remember those pens? I used to use them all the time. The pens that had like 4 different colors in them.
Oh
Yeah.
It has that exact same mechanism.
It does.
Yeah.
So I don't know. God, I loved those pens that had 4 colors in them.
Mhm.
It's a compact size and fits easily in your pocket or backpack.
Well, yeah, because it's
Yeah,
a
like
pen.
a pen.
Is that a feature?
Yeah.
Then right under that, it says, it writes.
This pen was designed intentionally to be used as your daily writer. Be confident taking it wherever your life may lead. Yeah, because it's $75. Oh, the titanium one is $105. Sorry.
It's an original design. It's built to last, lifetime guarantee, and free shipping. Wow.
It better be free shipping. Jeez Louise.
Bolt
And it's
action
just a
function.
pen. Okay, the little bolt action function does look like it'd be fun to click.
Yeah, or just get the 4-pen, the Bic 4-pen thing.
I'm more of
I
a
didn't
pilot
always-
person myself.
Damn, it looks so huge in that guy's hands. Doesn't it look too
It
big?
does
It
look
does.
big. That's weird.
Well, didn't it say it's like it's the pen length is 5.3 inches?
That's big. 5.3 inches?
Is there a ruler on this desk?
There is.
For some reason, I know a lot about 5 inches, so I don't have to measure it. Maybe that's about
this
right. Maybe
this
the hand's
pencil that
small.
we have is 6 inches, so
But, like, it looks chunky. Like,
Yeah.
It does look chunky.
maybe they just got someone with really small hands.
That's what I think it is. And you know what they say about small hands? The pen looks big in the hands.
Mm-hmm.
John A. Wow, you were painting Ludas too. Yeah, because then you can take a whole bunch of different orc units in a Greenskins kill team for the game Kill Team.
Whoa!
I also have a Spanna. My
Zach.
Spanna is actually my leader.
Oh. Zach, Ridge pen is not able to fit in Ridge wallet.
Next, they're gonna make a Ridge pencil case. Pen case. And that will also be $105.
Battle Brothers Tabletop. Bolt action pens are fun to fidget with, though. The EDC community spends much money on pens and knives, while we spend too much money on plastic toys. EDC stands for Everyday Carry.
It sounds
Which
like Battle Brothers Tabletop's got a Ridge sponsorship coming up.
Yep. See.
Oh yeah, and we're going to be singing a different tune as soon as they sponsor us.
Right.
Look at this very
we like to-
affordable pen.
We like to neg companies. That's kind of what we like to do.
Until they sponsor you.
Yeah. We just say everything's shit until they sponsor us, and then we really like to change that tune.
Christopher Dietz, I'd be incredibly interested in a basing video that shows how to base when you've already glued feet to the base, new to the hobby, and 500 points built before I knew basing was a thing. Ooh, doing basing after you've glued the feet down is pretty tricky because you'll lose out on a lot of options. Usually I'll build the models and I'll build the bases separately, and then I glue them together before I prime and paint. But it's definitely still can be done. One thing I like to do if I'm going to have like a very minimalist base is I'll take a little piece of plastic card and I'll cut little squares of it, and I'll glue the squares under my guy's feet, and then I glue that to the base so that he's just got a little millimeter or two of height. That way, whatever sand or flock I put on the base, his feet don't look like they've sunken into it. Because sometimes that it looks that way when you have to put the sand right up against the foot, and it's like he's sinking.
It also helps to do with their little like slippers for feet.
Yeah, Games Workshop feet are very flat. Like Space Marines look like they're wearing Ugg boots.
And you've observed.
Yeah, like if you look at like an army boot, there's like a ½ inch of rubber sole. But yeah, Games Workshop has very flat-footed models. Terminators wear Ugg boots.
Ooh, yep.
They have a slipper. John A., how do you do the skin? It is Vallejo Reflective Green, which is a dark brown green. And then it is P3 Worm Green, a dry brushing of P3 Worm Green, which is a lime color. And then a green wash. And then another dry brushing of P3 Worm Green. And then a final selective highlight of Vallejo Escorpina Green, which is like a neon green. Ian Lache, lol, simpin' for the Inquisition. I play Black Templars. Yeah, love the Black Templars. They're the bad guys. Sort of.
I mean, so is everyone.
So is everybody. But like, in terms of Space Marine
Some of the
chapters, the Black Templar are bad. Like bad people.
The orcs are nice. They're just doing their thing, their own thing.
They are just doing their thing.
To have fun.
Although it really is inconvenient for everyone else.
Well, don't be in the way.
Got
Think
him.
about that.
Boom.
I mean, they seek people out to fight with.
Nope. They're in the way. I can't help that they're in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be in the way. Then you won't be sucked
Killed.
out. Ryan Clark lurking with the little heart.
Ooh. Spooky.
Love a good lurk.
Mm-hmm.
I often lurk in the
Look
shadows.
in the shadows.
Yep.
The rule that single-handedly saves the orcs from every shooting attack I've ever done.
Well, that's Sulk About.
Oh, that's Sulk About. My mistake.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't think of it for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Lurk in the shadows is a pretty good way to describe it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Lurk in the shadows. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Jason Trump, real question. Can I be scale model hobbying while I watch the streams, or do I get my mini hobby card rejected? Yeah, we take it back and tear it up. You have to be doing Space Marines.
Or model trains.
Or model trains.
But they have to be they have to move. And you have to wear a conductor hat while you move the trains.
Ian Lache, is this a 2-hour stream today? No, it is a 3-hour stream. We're going to go until 12 a.m. our time. So 2 more hours.
Yeah, buckle up, folks. There's going to be more fart jokes, poop jokes, peeing jokes.
And pee discussions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course, of course.
Battle Brothers Tabletop. Yeah, guys, Ridge is really cool. Don't believe these jerks. JK, EDC nerds look down on the Ridge and their gimmicky garbage.
Yeah.
Monetier, I am also here, but the beats need tending. I just picture Monetier out in the field with a little piece of barley between his teeth and a shovel.
And the cats are with him.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. The cats are with them.
Yep.
I bet one of them's throwing up right now.
Ian Lache, what? The Black Templar are bad guys. Why are they bad? Well, they're bad because they're 100% on board with the horrible, awful, totalitarian society that 40k is in. Like,
Wait,
a lot of
that's bad?
chapters... Yeah, yes, that is bad. A lot of chapters are kind of like good guys despite the world. Like the Salamanders will like go out of their way to help civilians and people, whereas the Black Templar are more likely to like murder the bad guys and the good guys for the audacity of not fighting the enemy hard enough. And they 100% believe the Emperor is a god, and they simp for the Inquisition, which is like a super evil organization. that puts planets to death because a couple of people were practicing magic.
Well, to be fair, I mean, they were practicing magic.
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah, they put together a team tournament. You can't have that. Exterminatus.
Flipnut to Dad 88. Where's a legit place to get free STLs? You do Thingiverse. Sometimes you can on Cults 3D. Sometimes.
Or you can pay for STLs. You cheapskate.
Yeah, that's probably usually better. I don't know. There's not a lot of good free stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Cheesecake the Possum is free. Fuck you.
That's true, but that's made by a real company.
But it's also
free.
free.
They make money though.
Mm-hmm.
Not on that, but on other things. I'm more talking about just random people that are like, I make stuff, and then they upload it and it looks like shit.
Cheesecake the Possum is free.
And if you do download someone's free stuff from their page, make sure you tip them. Because really, they're undervaluing themselves.
That's true. I mean, it's hard to make money doing STLs.
It is.
If nobody knows who you are or cares about you. That's the big thing. It's crazy that the Kroot heads that you used were free, because those are
good.
Gorgeous. They're really, really good. They printed great. They a lot of love and care went into those.
Battle Bros Tabletop. Come on, guys. The Inquisition isn't that bad. They're pretty bad. Fabian Wearer Inc. I love how you added the cacti to the bases. Yeah, and if you scroll up in the chat a little bit, you'll find a link to Epic Basing, where you can purchase these as STL or physical 3D prints.
And not just a link, a 10% off coupon.
Yeah.
Coupon, if you will.
A coupon.
Gatto Destructo, or learn to make your own STLs like I plan to do someday. Hey, that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh my goodness.
Getting STLs ready, because we're getting some STLs out tomorrow. Some
Out
fun
where,
jungle themed on our Patreon. We come out with new terrain packs every single month. These ones are the favorite ones, my favorite ones I've ever done.
Ooh.
They also are the hardest ones and the ones that are taking me the longest.
They are lovely, though. You should be very proud of them.
Yeah.
I am very proud of them. They're really crazy.
I always find that whatever my most recent model is always my favorite one, too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because you got better over
you
time.
just get a little better. Eventually, you look back on your old stuff and you're like, what was I thinking? But you didn't know.
Exactly.
Right after Labor Day on Necrons. What the heck? Flipnut Doodad 88 tips. Thank you for being awesome. Yeah.
Woo.
We appreciate
You're awesome for
it.
tipping.
Yeah. 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 Nobody feels shy about the tipping. 1313's tips. Please accept this $5 coupon for any restaurant you like. Also, Jay, do you still pay consignment? Like, you mean commission? Wait, isn't consignment when you put something in someone's store and then they sell it for you?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say yes, I do.
We don't know a lot of words.
No.
I'm gonna be honest with you. 1313's yes.
Consignment is an arrangement in which goods are left in the possession of an authorized third party to sell.
Hey! I knew a thing!
Man.
Some really smart game stores do that, where they'll have like a couple of Detolfs, and you can give them your models, and then they'll put like a sticky note price tag, and then whoever comes into the shop can look at it and buy it, and then the shop owner splits the profits with you.
Oh, that is nice.
And it's really cool because he gets extra stock in his store, and
Some cool stuff to display.
Yeah, some cool stuff to display.
And it probably makes people want to buy more stuff.
Yeah. George Richardo, you guys are pretty handy. Any chance of how to do a gift wrap video? Probably not. Maybe with the Games Workshop gift wrap paper?
Oh, that could be fun.
How to use the Games Workshop, the Citadel brand gift wrap.
It tips. I want a tip too. I'm part of the cool kids. Yeah.
Ooh. And anyone that hasn't tipped, you're not cool.
No.
So just so you know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, lucky bat.
You'll get your tip when I see you on Monday.
Ooh, I know what that means.
Yeah,
actually,
attach an e-wallet to your Google account right now, and
You mean attach my Ridge wallet?
Well, lucky bat. Technically, you're gonna see me tomorrow,
Oh yeah.
so you can give me a big fat tip tomorrow.
Would you like one right now?
Mmm.
Don't run with scissors.
Okay, that's a good tip.
Ian Lachey, also, I thought that the Black Templar simp for the Ecclesiarchy alongside the sisters, I get a goth sister of battle girlfriend. The Black Templar do get along really well with the Sisters of Battle, because they both firmly believe that the Emperor is a divine being, and they both are really down with the current state of the Imperium, which is bad.
Nuzzles, the Patreon is a monthly reoccurring tip. This is true. That is also good.
Battle Brothers Tabletop, I sent my tip directly to the Ridge Wallet Inc. Sorry.
Ridge Wallet.
Zach,
Yum.
can I tip after payday? Everybody can do anything they want. You can fly.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Nuzzles, my Space Marines can't be evil. I painted the power cords on their guns baby blue, so when they gun down unarmored targets, they look jolly.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the Space Marines are kind of known for doing some potentially unethical things. Also, the Space Marines just are unethical things.
Me too. They ain't special.
Space Marines don't get a choice to be Space Marines.
Oh, that is true.
And they don't get to retire.
They retire when they die.
Oh, I forget which book it's in. It's in one of the newer books, but the chapter master of the Blood Angels, he died, and then there's a great bit of dialogue from his own perspective where he's like, "Thank God, I've been alive for like 1,000 years. I'm so happy." And then he gets revived, and he gets put in charge of like a huge section of the Imperium by Gilliman, and he literally tells Gilliman, he's like, God, I don't want to. And Gilliman's like, the fact that you don't want to is why you have to. And he's like, all right, cool beans, whatever. LOL, JK. That's the real dialogue. It was really moving.
Yeah. Wow, that's really, really beautiful. It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Benjamin Reynolds, Dante. Yeah, it's great. He was so ready to die.
Zach, I'll tell my ER doc you said I could fly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea. I'm sure that they would be very interested in that fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make sure you link the channel.
Exactly. Yep. One of my favorite questions is, so what do you do? That's one of the best questions.
I like when I'm like, I'm a painter. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, so what do you paint? And they're like, I paint figurines. Oh, what kind of figurines?
Yeah. Like doll houses?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. It's a good, I don't blame anyone for not knowing, because it doesn't, they shouldn't know.
Yeah,
we shouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
We should know what this is.
Yep. Brian Garber, how much does knowing the lore correlate to enjoying the game? I play mostly board games / card games, but like painting minis, story seems way more important in mini games. It depends. Like, if you don't like lore of other things, then you probably won't really get much of a kick out of the lore of miniatures. But a lot of people super crazy dig the lore because it's fun and interesting, and it can give you ideas of how to model your armies, or just like why the fighting is happening in the first place, and it can be really thematic. I really, really like the lore. And Nick, he maybe has a different perspective on this.
I don't care about it at all. But I kind of like making up my own thing. It's cute. Although I don't try very hard. I'm making up my own thing. Like, I don't sit down and write. I'm like, they're blue and they like the beach. So they're the Beach Boys. That's as much as I like to try. And that's all I really need to do.
Mm-hmm. And it's all fine. The people who get... Because everybody enjoys this hobby differently, and I think the reason it's been so long-lived is because it kind of gives everyone the opportunity to work at their own pace. If you like books, they got you covered with books. If you like only painting, they got you covered. If you're a super try hard, then you can do tournaments and things. If you like grimdark, they got you covered with grimdark. If you like funny, they can be funny. If you like thrillers and horror, they got you covered there. It really kind of can be anything you want it to be.
George Gajardo, next time you're asked, just say you're professional burglars. You literally get paid to do it. Or burpers? That would work. I think we should do that instead. Burpers.
Yeah, we're professional Foley artists.
There you go.
We record ourselves making sounds.
Yes.
I guess we could say that we're in advertising. We advertise on our own videos. Sometimes.
That's true. Ian Lachey, Voldemort is a lore pimp.
Oh, I love Voldemort so much. Everybody go watch Voldemort after the stream.
Or during the stream if you're not a coward.
Yeah, if you can do two things at once.
You get a headphone splitter and one, left ear Voldemort, right ear us.
Yep, that is allowed.
Yeah, I think as time has moved on, I used to really get a kick out of the lore channels that just spewed the information into your ears, but I can't really do wikis anymore. I can't do... I need a little curation. I need a little art. Like, that's why I really kind of get a kick out of the codexes, because an artist decided what you're reading and when you're looking at this picture and when you're finding out about this detail, where wikis are so boring. It's like, do you want to read 5 pages about Dante? I mean, a little, but not really. It'd be cooler if I could find out about Dante and the Blood Angels and Baal and all of the cool things that go along with it.
You said ball.
It's the name of their planet. Yeah, their planet is
what a
called
loser.
Baal. Or Baal?
It's ball.
Baal.
Hot ball. Next, you're gonna say duty.
Nick just
God,
said duty.
Duty.
They say duty more than any other word.
They do.
On the Warhammer Plus and everything, everything Warhammer Plus. Maybe except for Louise's masterclass.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe brother.
Brother. But I think they say duty more than brother.
Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah, and you know where we point out them saying the word duty a lot on our Patreon when we review the Warhammer Plus shows. Reviews in kind of loose quotations because let's just say you get to watch along with us.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe on the next one you should have a duty counter.
Yeah.
No.
And if you don't have a subscription to Warhammer TV, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we maybe got you covered.
Yeah, until we get in trouble, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. God, and then if we do get a cease and desist, I'll frame it. I'll be so proud.
I think 2022 is the year that we would get one.
Yep.
Some of the stuff that we have planned. Definitely could be.
Bogatire 247. Today I've started the process of printing and painting an Oops All Stealth Suit kill team because of your vid. Yeah! 6 stealthy boys.
Ooh, you're printing them. Where'd you get the STL?
Mm-hmm.
Did you buy a good STL? Bad Brothers Tabletop. The 40k universe is big enough and miserable enough for everyone.
Yeah! The Animaster. It's Baal or Baal. Baal.
Okay.
Wait.
Ball.
B-A-L. Baal Prime. Baal Secundus. Or his big old red ball.
If you have a big old red ball, you probably need to get that checked out.
Ian Lache, which is better? Sisters of Battle girlfriend, Tau Firecast girlfriend, Guardsman girlfriend, Space Marine boyfriend, Eldar Farseer girlfriend, Drukari girlfriend, Seleneshi Succubi girlfriend, or Shape-Shifting Assassin girlfriend? Well, a lot of those aren't human.
Shape-shifting
Space-
assassin, obviously.
Space Marine boyfriend.
Space Marine
Yeah. Or Space Marine girlfriend.
Ooh.
Let's get everybody mad.
Ooh,
Yeah, let's-
again.
Yeah,
Let's make people pissed.
Because people don't get mad at like the Mexicrons or the Hello Kitty Marines, but boy do they get all worked up when you just mention the possibility of a female Space Marine.
Yeah, it's true.
They don't know that women are real.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Annie Crimson, I yet live. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello? I said hello first.
Battle Brothers Tabletop. Big old red ball is better than big old blue balls. Am I right? I guess it depends. If you're a Tau, you probably want blue balls over red balls.
Although if you're a Necron, you want green balls.
Yeah, oh, so many green balls.
Or red the way you paint them.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think I've ever painted a Tau.
For Necrons.
For Necrons. Ah, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, my balls, they have been blue and they have been orangey red.
That is true. Taste the rainbow.
Taste the balls.
The rainball.
Rain balls.
The Animaster. If you make it anime female Space Marine, it really hits the trigger.
That is true. Yep. That's rough.
Jatch, the Age of Sigmar crowd would be outraged about female stormcasts if they were loud. There are female stormcasts.
There are.
It's 50-50. Equal opportunity employer.
Oh, that very nice Sigmar.
Mm-hmm. I got almost all the way through the Age of Sigmar book, Soul Wars, and it was really good. But I have a problem. If I take like a 1 or 2 day break from an audiobook, I have a real hard time getting back to it.
Yeah,
Never again.
so I can't do it either. I have that with shows. I have that with literally everything. Yeah, it's like, what's the point?
And I liked it. I was really enjoying it.
Yep.
Jason Trump, where would the female Space Marines get their gene seed from? From the same fictional place that the male Marines get the gene seed from.
The gene seed.
It's
store.
fake.
Gene seed are us.
What? Gene Seed R Us. There you have it, folks. That's where it's from.
I get it's been only men for a long time, so it would be different if they said it could work in women, but it also is fake, so they could have just said, yeah, it just works. Because you also can't just shove a fake organ into people and have it do something.
Not with that attitude.
That's true.
Well, the something is it kills them.
Gato Destructo. There should be a kit bash out there that combines the Space Marines and Sisters of Battle. Bits call them the Astartes Sororitas. 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 I always say it wrong. I say sororitas, like margaritas. Sororitas.
I've never had a margarita.
I have.
It's fine.
Yep. They're okay. I don't know if I've had enough real ones, though.
Mm-hmm.
What's in a margarita?
I feel like I've had pre-mixed garbage, whatever.
I've met a goat named Margarita.
Was it at the Wisconsin State Fair?
No, it was in Ohio, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, get proven wrong. Boom.
Damn. Jesus. I'm embarrassed. I might have to leave.
She was very cute. She had a little brown tail.
She's probably dead now.
Actually, she is, yeah.
Battle Brothers Tabletop from Mr. Eugene Seed. Monitor, aren't Space Marines like Ken dolls anyways? They've always been very vague on the penis of the Space Marine.
That's upsetting, don't you
Yeah.
think?
They let us fantasize.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And I appreciate that.
It's true. You know? Sometimes it's just nice to know. Andy Crimson, margaritas are great. I love alcoholic slushies.
I love goats.
Was it for Christmas? It was some holiday. We had brandy slushies that my parents made. Damn, were they good? It was like brandy with lemonade. It was like this whole thing. It was delicious. It didn't taste like alcohol. It just tasted good. Very sugary.
That's what did it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I really enjoyed it.
Nuzzles, broke female Space Marines, woke female Custodes.
There you go.
And you know what?
Damn.
Custodes are a different thing than Space Marines, so you could probably get away with that easier than changing all the Space Marines.
Interesting. Ian Leche, Ladies of Contagion.
Yeah. Monetier, they need to let us into the metaphorical pants of these Space Marines.
I agree. They always skip it on the drawings, like the anatomy drawings of Space Marines. They always skip the dong. Isn't that weird?
Maybe they all don't have one.
Could be. I mean, yeah, it seems to be the case.
I mean, otherwise it would be there, because their stuff is always 100% accurate, yes?
That is true.
Ian Lachey, demons that are not Slaanesh should have female bloodletters in female poxwalkers and Lords of Contagion. I mean, they might be. I don't believe that the miniatures are anatomically accurate, but it could be. They totally could be right now a mixture of dudes and dudettes of demons.
I like the name Ian. It's 3
Well,
letters, yet
Ian
2
Lachey.
syllables. And there's a diphthong. What's not to love?
What is your least favorite name?
Randy.
Heard it here, Randy's in the chat.
Second
Name
least
sucks.
favorite, Guy. The notable
Ooh.
exception, Guy Fieri.
What's your favorite name? What's the top tier name?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I honestly really like the name Nicholas.
Hey, that's my name.
It is your name. I like it because
Yeah,
you can
I-
get a lot of nicknames out of it. And because nickname.
Yeah, that is true. I do like the name Nicholas as well. For a long time, because there was a bunch of people named Nicholas, right? But I remember I was one time in a class with literally 3 other people with the same name.
Yes.
And so, but I was the Nicholas of the people, right? There was Nikki, Nick, Nicholas, and then Nick. But I was the Nicholas in the group. Yeah, I chose it because it was literally like, okay, so this is gonna be a problem. How are we going to solve this?
Yes.
I chose Nicholas as my name. It's dumb. Its number 1 name is J. Nicholas.
Nah. George Jardo,
Ian
they
Lachey.
actually have dongers, but they are somehow powered by Promethium.
Yeah.
Ian Lachey thanks you for the name Lucky Bat.
You're welcome. I didn't give it to you, so.
Well, thanks you for being so kind.
Well, look out, Randy's.
And a bunch of people are trying to change their name as we speak. That would be pretty hilarious. Ian Lachey. Ian is the Irish name version of John.
John is fine.
Very
James
interesting.
is also fine.
Ooh, James
Hello,
Workshop.
I'm James Workshop, and I hate horses.
Okay.
It's from a video. Not one of ours,
It
though,
is.
from one of Games Workshop's.
Mm-hmm.
From one of James' workshops.
Yes.
Yeah, they're cute. They're cute videos. Sometimes they do some really cute things that everyone hates, but I enjoy. I like their cute little artwork of like Grotz shipping stuff or whatever the hell's going on.
You mean you hate Games Workshop losing its grim dark?
Yes, exactly. Actually, I love that they're losing their grim dark.
Games Workshop, 40k has been grim dark since like 2005.
Mm-hmm.
It has been grimdark since I started playing.
Right. Since I was in high school. Yes.
It's been grimdark as long as I have.
Although I'd much rather people say, the lack of grimdark than calling it woke. It's a woke
Oh my
ideology
God.
that they're trying to. That's annoying.
Yeah, cute Grotz are woke.
Woke to what?
I don't know. I don't know, but it's yeah.
What's kind of interesting is literally 5 years ago, Games Workshop didn't advertise.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, when we started, I mean, everything was like, oh, we're doing an orc month of releases? Wow. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Where now they like release it on Warhammer Community. They say like, oh, by the way, we're doing a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very funny.
MDG Gibsonism. What is the most fun faction of Warhammer 40k, and why is it orcs?
Yeah, you're right.
It's definitely the orcs.
They have the most fun. They do the most things. Damn, they have a lot of models. They have almost as many models as Space Marines now.
Yeah, they love the orcs. Everyone loves
They
the
do.
orcs.
You want to know why they love the orcs? I think they sell pretty well.
Mm-hmm. I think orcs are one of those things that space orcs are one of those things that just works. It's like, oh, they're like savage orcs, and they have like savage versions of guns and weapons.
Yeah.
Whereas like Tau, it's like, okay, so it's like anime-y, okay, but like orcs, like anyone could just look at an orc and be like, that's an orc with a rocket launcher. What's not to love?
I get it.
Right. I also think like orcs are not a foreign concept though.
Yeah.
Either. I mean, that's everything. All fantasy has orcs. All all media has orcs.
Try explaining a gene stealer cult to your mom.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. Although squats would work because it's gnomes.
Dwarves.
They're little gnomes.
They're dwarves.
No, they're gnomes. That's how I'd explain to my mom.
Mm.
They're like garden gnomes.
It did. I hate Games Workshop. They keep marketing towards kids and children and women and me. Ah!
They keep marketing to people with disposable income. How dare they?
That is a legit thing that people say, though. We've seen that out there.
In the wild.
Mm.
Battle Bros Tabletop. Let's cancel Grim Dark. Fist bump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm okay with a little grim dark. I don't agree with everything has to always be grim dark, because obviously it doesn't. Like I think 40k is at its best when it's a little grim dark, a little action, maybe even some subtle horror and romance, and some of the books. The Infinite and the Divine, one of my favorite books of all time from the Black Library. It's like a buddy adventure movie, and it's great.
And like a rom-com.
And you know what? It's not the greatest love story in 40k, because the greatest love story of 40k is Vargard Oberon and Nemesis Zandrik.
Yeah. I know who those people are. Dark like a flame! Space orcs are the best thing Games Workshop has ever done.
Probably.
I think it's probably Space Marines.
Well, yeah, Space Marines definitely from a money making. Yeah, from Space Marines and orcs. Really, the game should just be Space Marines and orcs.
It'd make it a lot easier.
Jedward, I feel like calling something woke is just a buzzword for reactionaries to say they don't like something without actually making a criticism. Yeah, pretty much. It's just a boogeyman.
You said boogie. Yep.
Andy Crimson, what's confounding about a Petraxi sterilizer equipped with a phosphor gun? I feel like that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to my grandma about that the other day, and yeah. And she understands.
Dream Shards, just bought the Infinite and the Divine yesterday. Super excited to read it. I hope you love it. I really enjoyed it. Lucky Bat read it. Infinite and the Divine?
Yes, I listened to it.
And?
It's fine.
That means really good.
Yep. And normal people speak,
Mhm.
and not bat speak.
Yeah, it's a delight. In a good way.
More glowing praise.
Yep.
Should maybe cool it off a little bit. They're gonna think that your Games Workshop
shill.
shill.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not good.
Battle Bros Tabletop Night, boys. Have a good one. Good night.
Ooh, good night.
Jedward, Jay, the best romance in 40k is the love between Kato Sicarius. It is the love Kato Sicarius has for Kato Sicarius, obviously. It is I, Kato Sicarius. And I, Kato Sicarius. Oh, Kato.
Meow.
No, that's Gato.
Oh. He's a cat.
Sean, Nick taking gaming advice from Grandma. He's good. What can I say? Got some good tactics.
One of the top players in the country.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's weird because I suck.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing I wish was like pushed a little bit harder. Not grandmas playing. I think grandmas should play war games, honestly. But
Yeah, what else are they doing?
yeah, but I think I almost wish that the tournament scene would a little bit keep to themselves, because it's not. It's a style of play. It's not everything. Like if Dark Angel are doing really really hot at tournaments, that doesn't really mean anything. Because it probably means this one list or this one grouping of miniatures is doing really, really well in tournament-style play. It doesn't mean that anyone's Dark Angel army will beat anyone's Orc army.
Right.
And also, everybody...
Again, like, it matters how they're playing the game. Like, it matters, like, what missions are they doing? Are they playing its own tournament, very specific thing? How many objectives are on the board? Like, all that stuff also matters, between playing with your friends or playing in a tournament.
Yeah, and people play the games different ways. Some people like to list tailor. Some people like to be try hard. Some people like to be very thematic. Some people like to be the underdog and to just try things out all the time. Some people are very casual.
People are nerds.
Some people are really bad at it. And all of those things kind of really the best way to make sure that you enjoy games is just to kind of maybe communicate with your opponent and be like, hey, I just figured out this list this morning. And so they're like, okay, cool. So I'm not going to bring, maybe I'll try this then. And we'll just have a friend, because who would enjoy beating someone that like badly? I mean, some people we know, but
I can think of a person or two.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, it might not be. We might not be. I might not be the best person to ask about that. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough out there for a pimp.
Like
Speaking of being a pimp, Battle Brothers Tabletop, going to cuddle up next to my Ridge wallet and go to sleep.
Yeah, Ridge wallet, yum.
If anyone can name where that is from, I will give you nothing.
Yeah.
It's
respect.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect. Probably not very many people know what that's from.
Nuzzles.
Probably not a lot of people that also know us.
Probably not. Nuzzles, the greatest tragedy of Warhammer is the fact my favorite faction is Skaven, and I don't particularly enjoy Age of Sigmar. Oh no! Well, maybe one of these years, the rumors that fantasy's coming back will be true.
I get it.
It's true. David Warren, Red Robin. That is correct, but that is not what we're referring to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever been to a Red Robin.
I have. Right? We've gone a bunch.
Is it good?
It's pretty good. Yeah, I would say it's pretty good. A little expensive, but it ain't easy being a pimp.
Nick's new catchphrase.
You're just gonna keep using that for the rest of the stream.
Andy Crimson, I got this game called Other Side the other day, and its aesthetics is very similar to to the Angels of Death show. On an unrelated note, methinks I'm going to repaint my sororitas in that style. Neat. Let me look that up real quick.
Isn't the Other Side the Malifaux thing?
No, it's a video game. It is. It's very much Angels of Death. It's a black and white world with red accents. Yeah, that would be sick.
Munter, red robin avocado salad is fucking fire.
Wow, that does sound pretty good. 1313s. Tonight's theme, Warhammer, is a lot of things to a lot of people. Make of it what you want it to be. Yeah.
And peeing in a water fountain at a Games Workshop.
Yes.
That's the other thing. That's part of it.
Well, I don't know how, but when looking up Other Side game, I found a game called Calico, and it features a lot of kittens.
Oh, fun.
There's a cute cat on the box.
A calico is a type of cat, right?
It is, but it's not that type of cat.
Okay, well. You didn't have to flex your cat knowledge on us.
Do they even have a calico in the game pictures?
I like it. I like
That's
the flex.
Ian LeJ, my friend, plays Necrons, and he told me that he's never won a single game. I'll probably purposely forget a couple of strats for him. Nice.
That's a very nice thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you destroy him the next game.
And then you'd be like, ha, and I didn't even do this or that. You suck.
Yeah, I would have won. It'd be actually really hilarious if you on purpose miss a bunch of stuff and then you still win.
Maybe then you have to give him some pointers.
Yeah.
Yeah, these games are hard. It takes a lot of thinking to get them all, and they're expensive. It takes a lot to get it all rocking.
Because something that could happen, which is very unfortunate, is you could accidentally, by just doing really cool, pick up every unit that's maybe not the best.
Yeah, things that don't work well together. Things that are just not as good as other things.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I had a bunch of shooter boys for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's smart.
And I use Crusade squads.
Yep.
In 6th edition.
Yeah. And it's, it gets expensive.
Mm-hmm.
to fix everything.
Thinking Duckling, should I get a Lehman Russ or Goliath Rock Grinder?
Did you ask this before?
Yeah, but now it's different. It's the Goliath Rock Grinder versus the Goliath Truck. I don't know. I think they're both solid picks. If you get the Goliath Truck, or if you get the Goliath Rock Grinder, you can also have the truck and just sometimes play it as the truck, sometimes play it as the grinder. So probably do that. Although the Lehman Russ is just a great hitter. It deals a lot of damage.
Heavy hitter.
Ian Lachey probably will still win because Space Marine Black Templar are effing crazy. They weren't a whole bunch of years ago. They were real bad.
Did you have you had a chance to look at the supplemental codexes?
I've looked at nothing.
Not even on the dark web?
Nope.
I know you're a big fan of the dark web.
Mm-hmm. (1313s). I tend to even build Rule of Cool like the Death Guard I just put together. The Death Guard I think they're probably safe from picking terrible choices. I mean, if you go with like a Defiler and only Chaos Spawn, it's probably gonna have a real bad time.
Uh-oh. That's my whole list.
Mm-hmm. 1313. So the Gene Stealers get all of the different guns on the Rust the Imperial Guard do. They get most of them, but they don't get the plasma variants. But they can have the standard battle cannon. I think they can have the twin auto gun. They can have the sponson weapons. I like the Gene Stealer cult. That's why I have an army of them.
Terra Nova, what's the best box to start an orc army? Boys.
Boys, yeah, boys.
Unless you got some money, maybe get the Combat Patrol.
Solid combat patrol. You get some death
Really good.
captives, you get plenty of boys, you get the war boss and mega
variety.
armor.
You get a good variety of what it would be like to paint just other units too.
Mm-hmm.
Where the boys are kind of, the boys.
Yeah, you'll need boys.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard you need less boys than you used to, but still, you always have boys. I've gone really, really big into the bikers because I like the bikers.
I think the bikers are for nerds.
Yeah.
And dweebs.
Mm-hmm.
And dorks. And losers.
And silly geese.
And silly geese. I wasn't going to say that because that's a little offensive. I didn't want Jay to start crying on stream, but yeah.
Okay, I'm crying on the inside.
That's okay.
And soon the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Wait until midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why the stream will have to end. King Kuba, I just finished building my Octeris terrain today to start jumping into kill team. Cut my thumbs up pretty good.
Nice.
Also asks, have you guys tried the one-page rules kill team yet?
No. We've really been enjoying Games Workshop's kill team.
Yes, but that's mostly because we're shills.
Yeah.
We didn't get enough shell questions for AMA.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's still time. We got one that's really good and
Yes.
not ironic, but yeah, I like that one. That's one of my favorite ones. I love the AMA questions, which we're still doing, and you can leave AMA questions on our Discord. It's probably the easiest way for everyone. We have a channel called EOBAMA. You can leave that there. Like Model Medic yesterday asked, "Feet picks when?"
Yeah,
So,
can't wait to give that a thoughtful response.
Exactly. Possibly. Who knows?
James Styles, can't wait to see what you do with your Sabine Wren. I'm super stoked. Somebody told me that Sabine Wren is not an HQ, she's an operative, which blows. She's really expensive points-wise. Actually, I don't know that. Maybe I have to check the app to see if she really is. But I also wanted to get the Rebel Commander pack expansion, but they didn't have it in the store, so maybe I'll have to eBay that one.
Or ask them to order it at the store.
That's true, but that's gonna take. I want to play it like next week.
Okay.
Well, not next week, but maybe the week after.
Ian Luce, when are you doing the AMA video? The last Wednesday of the month. What is it, the 29th?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the 29th. Robert Howard, what is the best box to start a Gene Stealer army? Thanks.
I think their Start Collecting is pretty good. Let me look.
I like the Acolytes.
The Acolytes are dope. Xenos armies.
I also
Gene
like the
Stealer
Aberrants.
I like the Aberrants too. I think the Aberrants are struggling a little bit right now.
Yeah.
They still have a Start
Yep.
Collecting, 95 bones, which means that it'll be cheaper if you buy it from a friendly local game store or online retailer. Comes with
Perfect.
5 acolytes, 10 neophytes, the icon ward, and the Ridge Runner. The Ridge Runner, the Ridge Wallet. So yeah, this would totally give you a little playable thing. I don't remember if the icon ward is an HQ choice or an elite, but you could just run it as a Magus or something if you want that HQ. Another good pick is the Brood Coven. It's a little expensive at $60, but it does come with 5 models. It comes with the Patriarch, Magus.
Patriarchy.
Yeah, the Patriarchy, Magus, the Primus, and 2 little familiars. And so this will give you all the HQ options you'll ever take. And for just $20 more than the normal Space Marine Captain.
Jam Styles, you gotta run Sabine with Luke. Kick-ass duo.
Oh my god, I'll only be able to take like one other unit. So expensive.
How expensive is Luke and Sabine?
Luke is I think 160.
Damn.
And Sabine is like 150.
Ooh, yeah, because it's what, 800 points is what you're doing?
is a full game.
Damn.
So yeah, way more than a quarter. Because I've been using Jyn Erso, and she's good, but I feel like I'm not a good enough player to utilize. She's really good at synergizing with other parts of your army that I can't do that yet. I just need something I can throw at the enemy and it'll do damage.
Yeah.
And I mean that's what Sean does with his Count Dooku. Count Dooku is a beast. It easily kills 2 or 3 of my units a game. And Jyn Erso does not.
Right. And he's also been playing longer than you by a lot.
Yeah. The Jedi have this really annoying rule where if they have a dodge token or something, if you shoot at them when they're defending, if they get any surges, the shots go back at you and kill you. Amazing. And it can be really bad. Like if you shoot, like I've lost. Like one time I was shooting and I had a squad of 5 commandos and they shot and then 3 shots bounced back and I lost like more than half the squad. And I'm like, well, that was my turn. It's your turn. King Kubas. Apparently, the new Gene Stealer Cult versus Janitor's Box doesn't feature what you need for illegal kill teams. No, I don't think it does. But it's not meant for kill team. It's meant for big 40k. But yeah, not a good box if you want kill team. It also just comes with too much stuff. Like even if it did come with like the 2 HQ or 2 troop choices you need for kill team, it also come with a bunch of other stuff you don't need.
But maybe you start building a kill team and then you make an army.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the move.
Jedward, Jay, have you played as the Empire in a game of Legion? I saw the Inferno squad box and was tempted to pick them up because I love Battlefront 2's story so much. No, I have not, although I definitely plan to. I have 2 squads of stormtroopers painted up. I have that's his name. I'm losing my Star Wars cred. He was the bad guy from Rogue One.
We all know what it is. You're the only person that doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
We're just waiting for you to say it. Right, Lucky Bat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Krennic. Director Krennic. And I have the speeder bikes painted up. I have a dewback painted up. And that might be it for the imps.
Dybbuk.
Dybbuk.
Good old Dybbuk.
I've really been enjoying the Rebels, though. I think, though, I need to get some units that deal some damage. Because currently I'm just running Rebels, like the classic Rebel stuff. And it's good, but it's T-shirt saves and okay shooting all around. And I feel like I want to get some of the more elite stuff, like the Mandalorians.
Hey, that's the show!
Yeah! Oh, these are the Mandalorians from Clone Wars.
Hey, that's the show!
It is the show.
Clone Wars is the show.
It is a show.
I've
seen some of it.
It's like my favorite Star Wars show. It's really, really good.
My favorite Star Wars show is the episodes of
Ewoks.
Mandalorian with the Frog Lady in them.
Mm-hmm.
After Frog Lady went away, I genuinely did not care about anyone else in this show.
In Crimson, blaster bolts getting redirected reminds me of how the Mandalorians counter lightsabers. Friggin' shotguns. That, that would work. Ian Lachey, fake fan, fake fan, fake fan.
I'm saying that for years. I don't think you actually know anything about Star Wars.
"1313s, start a kill team, make an army. Nick, that is why I am painting 1,000 Suns, and I'm thinking of paying Jay to paint them, because I still need to paint orcs forever."
1,000 Suns.
Those are neat. Boy, yeah, they're tough nuts to crack.
They are. Ah, you said nuts.
Yeah.
Again, one of the most intelligent streams. Yeah.
Champ Styles, double triple Wookiees, the AA5 party bus of doom. Oh no, those are all units I don't have.
Sounds like somebody's gonna be buying some more shit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if you're good this year and Santa likes you, he'll be under the tree.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of under the tree, I have to go pee.
Oh, damn. Do we have an animal fact?
River otters can eat caimans. They can.
What is a caiman?
It's
Cayman
a crocodilian.
Island? It's a what?
It's a crocodilian, like an alligator or a crocodile.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, groups like river otters can hunt in packs essentially, and they can like attack caimans and then they just eat them live.
Interesting.
It's
Do they
really-
scream?
I don't think so. I know alligators can bellow.
Ah.
That's 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah, that is 2 for the price of 1. Wow.
Yeah, you're welcome.
People are probably pretty happy about that. A lot of animal facts. I have a cat that meows a lot.
I do too.
Yep.
She also
That's my
throws up a
animal
lot.
fact. She goes meow. That's what she sounds like. And sometimes meow when she's angry.
Your cat makes like one meow quite a lot.
Yeah.
My cat does
It's,
many different meows.
Yeah. It's the problem is the talking to it. If you talk to the like I don't know, if you like talk to the cat a lot and you encourage the meowing, it happens. And that's you encourage the meowing.
Yeah, we do too because we think it's funny.
Yeah.
When like she likes to dash into the garage when we open the door, and she just will do that because she's dumb. When we open the door for her to come in, she'll go.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a very weird noise that you wouldn't think a
It's
cat
weird.
could make. Like she sounds like a little dolphin.
Yeah. My cat that I had growing up would do that, looking at stuff outside.
Oh, the chirrup.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very fun. And those are some fun cat facts for everyone.
Some fun cat experiences.
BC, suddenly otters aren't that cute anymore.
That was river otters, which are different than sea otters.
What do sea otters sound like?
I don't know.
Well, that's not as fun. Ian Leche, cats can give you an illness that makes you like it more. Yeah, it's like a parasite.
Toxoplasmosis.
Yeah.
One of a good sign if you have it or not is if you think cats smell good.
Uh-oh.
I don't think they smell good.
I don't think so either.
Smell good? Like roses?
I don't know.
Or
I
like-
think you just like sniff them and are like, "That's a nice smell."
Huh. Uh-oh.
Does your cat smell good?
No, I don't think my cat really has a smell.
My cat does. She's a nasty little gremlin.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes she has a little bit of a fishy breath.
Mm.
I feel like
But don't we all?
I have dogs and they're pretty stinky. I feel like cats don't stink as bad as dogs, but they
Well, yeah,
definitely
no.
have kind of. They don't smell pleasant. They smell like animals.
Yeah, they do smell like animals. Somebody in the chat's learning right now that they have a parasite. And what is it? It's like it also does something weird to your brain. Like people that have that parasite take more risks.
Hmm.
Oh,
There's
interesting.
there's like some weird stuff about it. Like they found like there was a study where there's like these people were like in motorcycle accidents and they died essentially, and essentially yeah, and they dissected their brain, and they
As
found
you do after a motorcycle accident.
yeah. Well, it was a study. They were trying to figure out some stuff,
Okay.
and
Okay.
that was part of it. It was like, oh, we figured out that they have this parasite caused these problems in their brain that made them reckless while they were driving.
Hmm. I wonder though, did the parasite buy the motorcycle? Did the parasite,
Yeah.
decide stop the purchase of a helmet?
Well, I think the person just didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
Where maybe normal
Yeah.
people would be like, oh, I should probably wear a helmet so I don't die.
Yeah. And he should have been wearing his seatbelt. I mean, come on.
Exactly. I have a when you're on a roller coaster, like a roll bar kind of thing. That's what I have on my motorcycle. And a person clicks me in before I get out, before I drive everywhere.
They give like a yank on the bar.
Yeah. And you have to watch a little video right before you get on the ride.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been on a roller coaster, but I don't think I would like it.
I'm not a big fan of them.
I'm not either.
I don't really like rides.
I don't really like rides either.
I like shows and food, but yeah, not much of a ride person.
A merry-go-round can be fun, like with the horses.
Yeah, and they bob up and down.
Or you can be an adult and sit on the bench.
Yeah, exactly. I don't mind a Ferris wheel.
I've never
If
been
it's
on
in
a
a cool
Ferris wheel, I
location.
don't think.
You've never been on one?
No.
Well, sounds like something to do.
I don't like heights.
Well, then you're not gonna do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I was on a
Thomas,
Ferris wheel once, and it was a little too fast.
Yeah, that's always not good.
What do you do if you have to pee and you get stuck in a Ferris wheel?
I don't think you get. I don't think people get stuck on Ferris wheels that much. But I mean, you just pee.
I was always worried about getting stuck on the Ferris wheel.
You know, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing you do when you get stuck on an elevator. You establish a pee corner. You
Right.
do what you gotta do.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. All right, everyone, this is the pee corner. This other corner is the piss corner. or the poop corner.
There's 2 pee corners.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how many people are in the
Yeah.
elevator,
You're
obviously.
still separated by men and women.
There you go. Thomas R5908. Some AMA fighters get toxo deliberately because they think it will make them fierce. I have also heard that.
So they just fill their homes with cats?
No, you can get it like injected into you.
Ah.
Gross and weird. Gross and weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously not in America.
By a very good doctor.
Yeah. Go to a different country to go do that.
I like to think they just give you something. Because you're not going to check.
That's a good point.
I think you can check though, because you can check to see if you have the parasite.
How do you check to see if you... I guess you go to another doctor.
Take a blood test.
While you're still traveling.
Take a COVID test.
Do you remember at the beginning of the pandemic when they were testing for COVID and they stuck the swab all the way into the back of your brain?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Whereas now it's just like, just put this Q-tip vaguely near your nose. We'll find out. You probably do.
They don't even put it in your nose. They just put it in front of your face and like, yeah, you're sick.
I could tell just by looking at you.
Don't call me Shirley. Jay, will you ever paint Major Malevolence? Yes, one day. I can't do Clone Wars until I'm a good boy and I finish all of my original trilogy.
So next year?
Hopefully. I mean, it took me a good portion of this year to finish to get a good start on the Rebels.
Are you gonna make a new aspiration video?
Yeah.
For next year.
That'll be the first episode of Models and Memories, probably.
Oh, that'll be great.
Models and wow, everyone's getting a little sneak peek then.
Mm-hmm.
Models and memories. Mod my mems.
Man, these Arena Rex models are dope. Oh my god, there's so many factions.
Till you dive from it, I'm very inspired by your painting, Jay.
Woo! Wait, which chapter do I have to play to get to have this lizard?
Lizard?
Yeah, we looked at it.
I love that lizard. I love monitor lizards. They are so cool.
And you know, if you like lizards, the Patreon terrain for this month is going to have some lizards.
Oh, ho, ho.
Yep.
Can you print
So
me just
little-
the lizards?
No, because
Okay.
it's they're engraved into the models.
Well, then
Well, you're an expert blenderer. You can cut it out.
I've made a chair, sir.
Yep.
Damn! I just put a model in the chat.
Him?
Yeah! The Proximo.
Oh,
It's so
it looks like the
weird.
creature from Arthurian legend.
It's a
What's it called?
It's a snake with a leopard with like
Oh,
a
that is
horse.
cool.
Damn! That is sick.
Proximo. Proximo.
Oh yeah, it's like the questing beast.
In Crimson, oh lucky bat! I painted a weird little lizard that's in EOB complete. Check it out.
Discord.
You can search by name.
Yes.
Probably the best way to find it. You can't search by date, which is bullshit, by the
Mhm.
way. Complete another bullshit. Doesn't make any sense why you can't search by dates in the specific channels. At least I don't know how. Maybe somebody tell me how, but yeah. It's not one of the normal functions. Ba-da-da-down, down. Ba-dun-da-down, down. Ba-dun-da-down, down. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Proximo.
Wasn't Proximo the bad guy in one of the Avengers movies? The bad one?
I've only seen the first one.
The first one's a good one.
Yeah, I don't need to see the others.
That's a good little horned lizard.
Yeah. I'm a horned lizard, if you know what I mean.
I don't. Can you explain?
I'll
tell you when you're older.
Exactly. Till you die from it, what brush are you using?
This is a Rosemary & Co. Synthetic Series 313 size 3. And I'm actually planning on placing an order for some more, and I might go with a size 4.
Oh my goodness, spicing it up.
Bigger brush, it'll help you paint things a little quicker.
It's true. And Jay uses a good sized brush.
Mm-hmm.
I would not consider it super small. Flipnut Dude at 88. What is a good program for creating models? How complex do you want to get? Probably the next question. Blender, you can do anything, but it's pretty tricky.
But it is free, and there's some really good tutorials out there.
This is true. You can do a little Tinkercad. That's a lot easier.
Tinkercad's fun. It's in browser.
Yeah.
You don't got to do nothing.
And people can do a lot with Tinkercad. You got what is it? You have a bunch of primitives, and you can combine them together and stuff to make things. I think if you want to do like sculpting, you want to go with Blender. You can probably just get away with, and I think you can probably just to learn if you've never done any 3D modeling before ever, probably just do Tinkercad just to get the basics of understanding, the different views and how it all works.
Champ Styles, I'm surprised you haven't painted the snowtroopers like galactic marines from Battlefront yet. I mean, eventually. I'm surprised it actually isn't a unit available in Legion yet. Nuzzles, man, I've stayed up too late watching this stream and painting. I have to be at the hospital in 6 hours to start my shift. Luckily, surgery is easy.
Jar 12. I've been really enjoying Kill Team. How balanced do you think the various factions are, especially compared to Big 40k?
I think they're pretty darn well balanced. I think you could put any team against another team and play, and it'll work.
Especially if you're bad and your friends are bad.
Yeah.
I think that's something that I think people forget about. Is if your friends are bad and you're bad, then it's going to be pretty balanced. If your friends are good and you're good, it's going to be pretty balanced. If you're bad and your friends are really good, it's gonna suck.
But I wouldn't worry about any balance. I just pick what's cool. And really, if you pick the most broken list in the world, but you stink, you're probably gonna lose.
That's true.
"1313s. I have to go to work when the stream is over. This is my morning show." Nice.
That's pretty good.
This is our Betty Bye show.
Yep, Betty Bye show. Although, for some people, our real videos are, not to say that this isn't real, but our real videos are morning shows because it comes out in the morning. Well, morning our time.
Flip that
Till you
doodad.
die. Till you die from it. Night, boys. Jay and Nick, you guys both rock. Peace, my guys.
Good night. Flip that doodad 88. I'm playing what I want to. Hell with winning or losing. Yeah.
Agreed. That's a good way to think about it.
I know. Originally, when when the first tournament stuff came out, literally 2 weeks after Kill Team came out, the Tau weren't even a thing because just nobody happened to want to play them first. And now the Tau, the regular Compendium Tau, are like are playing really really well in tournaments because a little bit of time has passed and more people have tried picking them up. So again, you can't really judge anything on the tournaments. It's a different thing.
Yeah. Flip Nut Dude at 88. I want a Incubi kill team. That'd be pretty sick.
I think you can take Incubi?
No, you can't.
Yeah, it's a Dark
It'd
Elder.
be cool if you could.
Mm-hmm. You can take witches
I like
or regulars. Cabalites.
Incubi, one of my favorite Dark Eldar units.
I don't remember what the Incubi
I have a bunch of them in metal.
I don't remember what the Incubi are. Are they the weird? I don't know. I have to look it up.
Look them up. Yep. I don't know how to describe
Incubi.
them.
Ah!
Cool.
Yeah, they've got like cool, like swordy, big ol' swordy things. Damn, and they're in metal.
Mine are.
Pointy boys.
I wonder.
Yeah,
because
that was when.
plastic.
That was when.
Yeah.
That was when when we were flipping models.
Mm-hmm.
I just I kept those for myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're in plastics now.
Yep.
I wonder how bad were the old metal Incubi? 40k metal Incubi. They weren't bad. They were the same.
No.
Not quite as crispy as the new ones, but still perfectly fine.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
Dark
I won't
Eldar
tell
has
them
a
that.
banging model range.
They do. Yeah, really cool.
SYT, hey, if I don't know anyone who plays war games, what is the best way to find a game? You probably, if you know of a friendly local game store, go in or give them a call and ask if they have any nights where people play whatever game you're interested in.
Right. Tinder. Get a Tinder account. And then just say, no dates, only war games, please. Thank you.
Not looking for love, only looking for war games.
Right. And then you never know what you'll find.
Mm-hmm.
Not looking for a lover, looking for an opponent.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. You might find some different people though.
That is true.
But yeah, I think that'd be good. But yeah, store, 100% a store.
Rule X, do you recommend using contrast paints while painting an army? Yeah, contrast paints are great. I like contrast paints. They're neat.
You're neat.
Mm-hmm.
Got him.
I don't want Jay's recommendation. I want Lucky Bat's recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
What was the question?
Yes.
About contrast paints.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
why
there you
not? Go wild.
I don't like them for painting armies. I kind of like the taste. I use them as a mixer.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good idea. Andy Crimson, and who knows? Maybe love could bloom on a battlefield.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Exactly. Jar 12 made a lot of good friends at friendly local game store game nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like that's literally perfect. Yeah, I would say if you're I don't know, because I think as an adult it can be hard to make friends.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you play war games, I think that's and if you're close to a game store, I think you can make some friends.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're gonna be nerds.
Yeah, maybe
But,
losers.
Yeah. But maybe that's okay.
Ooh, a lot of freehanding on these orcs.
Yeah.
They each have a little something.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, though, I think it's going to be worth it on these rocket guys. Man, do they bring the heat. 5 shots hitting on 4s.
I love that guy's double fisting.
Yeah. This is a very kit-bashed model. Because it's the boy missile launcher. I guess the only spanner thing is actually the backpack and the head. And then I had to reposition the wrist so that he could be holding it.
You twist the wrist.
Twist the wrist.
Doom, da da dee da dee doom, da da dee da dee. It's in my head. That song's in my head.
Yes, it is.
Yep. It's the song of this year. It is a good song. Love a good meetup.
Mm-hmm.
Flipnut Doodad 88. I'll get around to the orcs. I love my world eaters. Hopefully we will get a berserkers kill team. Maybe. But remember, if you need something to tie you over while you wait for that, there's like 23 factions in kill team. I guess technically not, because the boutique kill teams aren't really... I mean, they're sort of different because they're each individual fire teams. Like, you can't mix and match Sisters Novitiates and the new Pathfinders with the old Pathfinders, but so they kind of feel like a different faction. Yeah, a lot of options. And if you need, if you want the options spelled out for you, we had some videos this week that'll tell you every single thing that you can take and buy in Kill Team 21.
That is true. Jedward, there's a reason we call it a friendly local game store, folks. Because people are mean, that's why. It's ironic.
Now, SYT, Jay's Orcs aesthetic is awesome. Yeah! I mean, it's mostly just the G-Dub. This is kind of how G-Dub does it. It's fun to take a little break from my Mad Max orcs and paint some different orcs.
Wow. Can you imagine painting some different orcs?
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
Me either. Love a good orc.
Now that song stuck in my head. Thanks, Nick.
You're welcome. I really like that song.
It is really
It's a fun
good.
song. Everybody's gonna love today. Gonna love today. Gonna love today. I don't know why I started to think about that song.
I think you've been thinking about that song for a month.
Yes.
It's just been on the tip of the tongue whole time.
Yeah. I haven't even listened to it recently. It's just in there. And by recently, I just mean today.
Zach, Aussie traders are well paid. Good old unionization. Wes Montgomery, I got chewed out at my local game store today. It kind of sucks. Oh, that is too bad.
I noticed that you didn't put the friendly in there.
Flipnutdude88, I have made personal rules like never conceal order and melee as much as possible. Nice. That would almost be kind of an interesting game. Is like, hey, let's just ignore conceal engage and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably going to lead to a lot. It's probably going to be really good for some teams and really bad for others.
Probably. Can imagine that being the case.
Being able to hide is really important.
Doom, da da dee da dee doom. XYT. I go to buy paints at the friendly local game store in my area. They seem marginally friendly. Marginally friendly local game store.
Brian Foss putting together the Chalnath Pathfinders this week. How should I set up the 2 drones? I have no idea. I know nothing about the Chalnath units. I know,
the
I know their
most
difference.
I know is that they exist.
So I could not tell you. With the index, the index tile, I'd probably go with a gun drone. Gun drones are good, and the marker light drones might be good. Although I think I'd be tempted just to go with a Pathfinder, because you have a little bit more options. But I do not know for the old Chalnathies.
Do that. Alex White, I love how Lucky Bat's logo bat looks deranged in a very friendly way.
Oh, good. That's what I was going for when I was posing for it.
I always assume it's happening at the same time as the photo is being taken.
Well, all right then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, was it?
Yes.
Is that what? Yeah, I knew it. I can tell it. As is, you know.
You know when you see one.
Yep. Again, a very intellectual stream.
Sean, did you pee in the water fountain?
Good question. Wes Montgomery, hey Jay, I hope you do that video on painting anxiety. It sounds fun.
Yeah, I think I probably will. I think it'll take many hours to paint up that mini, but that's fine. I like to get the videos painted in like 8 to 10 hours. I mean, it's a very small model, but
that's true. That's also the problem with it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Flip not dude at 88. Is that the COVID bat?
Yes.
Well, lucky bat.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody see the movie Contagion with Lawrence Fishburne, where a global pandemic starts from a bat?
You mean real life?
Lawrence Fishburne is a real person.
Yeah.
I like that movie. It was a cool movie. It hits a little different now, but
yeah, it's weird. It's I feel like everything pre-2020 is very dated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
a little bit.
By even longer than it would be.
Yes.
Flip not dude at 88. It's all his fault, Lucky Bat. Mm-hmm. It is the cause. Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of suits against Lucky Bat right now.
What can I say? Whoops-a-daisy.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 20 minutes left. What can I get done in 20 minutes? Are all the weapons ready for? I can get all the weapons finished and pigmented.
Ooh.
Yeah, pigments first, and then battle damage.
Alex YT. I tried washing gold with the Games Workshop Blue Wash for a sci-fi mysterious effect. Never gonna make that mistake again.
Gold is tricky.
Gold is tricky.
Let's put on a little pigment. Really put the pig in pigment.
Oh.
1313s. I prefer the Stephen King The Stand. It is pretty good. It's pretty good.
Was it a big pandemic that took everybody out in the stands? I barely remember.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like a lab thing, I believe. I read it in high school.
I saw the TV movie.
Yep, we had to read one book. Oh, in a whole semester we had to read one book, and I chose that to be the book.
And you still
Oh
didn't
no,
read
it was a summer thing. I had to do a summer thing. And I actually, because they gave you a week, because you had to like write a paper or whatever, but you had the whole summer to read the book, but once you started school, you still had a week to do it, and that's when I listened to the book.
Nice.
Yep.
It was miserable. It's a long book. It's a long book. But I figured if I did a book like that, I would get more points. Like I would get a little bit of sympathy. There's so much stuff that goes on that I could really just make things up. And that's what I did.
Alex YT, I'm settled on those aliens from Fifth Element that show up for the first 30 seconds of the movie. Look for my Eldar. Ooh, that would be cool. Like a brassy bronze gold. And then you gotta do one Lilu. Multi-pass. Guarantee you can get an STL of Lilu.
Andy Crimson. Nick, I read The Stand in high school as well. My question is, why were we allowed to read that? Yeah, it's a wild and long book. It is good though. It was good. It's one of the only books I've read. And by reading, I mean I listened to it. Yep. Don't call me Shirley. Are these models for the StarCraft board game?
Yes.
Yes. There. God, what the fuck was I doing? Oh, yeah. What was I doing? Lucky Bat, tell me what I was doing.
Blendering it up.
This is true.
Got him.
Yeah, this is taking a while. and then I have to let it dry, and then I have to touch it up.
Mm. So are they going to be ready for tomorrow morning?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, they're based. They're ready. They're sort of ready to rock. They're not Dunyan rings, but perhaps it wouldn't be the end of the world if I played with an unfinished model.
You're not allowed in my house.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You have to check if your opponent's okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. It will be us three and Sean.
Ah, fun.
Do you have anything in particular planned for that matchup? Are we gonna do another 4-way or another 2v2?
You could do 2v2.
Yeah, I think it works.
Or maybe we could do 1v1s, and then me and Sean just absolutely duke it out and finish a game in 50 minutes.
We could make that happen.
And then Nick and I just chat the whole time.
Oh yeah, because I need to defeat Sean.
I bring my laptop.
He's
I'm having this problem with Blender.
He's on a winning streak. And the problem with him being on a winning streak is that means I'm on a losing streak.
Yes.
That's true. I remember Jay and Sean were playing a game, and then I was playing a game with Amanda, and Amanda and I were like having a fun time. We were gossiping about stuff. We were talking about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We were just going all out. And then you guys were like intensely fighting, and you guys finished your game really quick, and we were just like, oh, we're just
literally
we're just spilling the tea over here.
We finished the game, and then we look over, and you guys are on like turn 2.
Yep. Although to be fair, we both had teams of 10 guys.
Yeah.
Well, gals in her case, and orcs in mine. Oh, Shawnee boy, the Shawns, the Shawning. That's Sean's theme song. That we made up for him.
So are you and Jonathan gonna be twinsies again tomorrow?
Wearing like the same color?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. I've been wearing that same U of I sweatshirt
from the day
every
you were
Sunday.
born.
Yeah, every Sunday I wear it because that's a good sweatshirt for cold ass
Sunday
basement.
fun day.
Yeah, it's my Sunday cash wear. Not like all my clothes are cash.
You don't get all dressed up for us?
No, you guys don't deserve it.
Oh.
I would if it was just Sean.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Well, because if you wore it, one of you would have to go home and change.
Right.
Flipnut88. I'll be playing tomorrow morning at my local miniature markets. Ah, neat.
Oh.
Love mini market. I used to buy X-Wing from them all the time.
Go mini market.
Exactly.
It's part of the theme song is that burp. You don't hear much anymore. They got rid of it, but Sean, on behalf of Sean, I'm trying to distract Jay.
Oh no!
Yeah, the Seans are colluding. That the Sean in the chat's not the Sean that Jay will be playing tomorrow. But I guess, or who knows?
Jerry!
Well, Jerry Seinfeld action. Exact replica of how he sounds, right? The real Black Tux 1v1 me in Dawn of War, you'd win.
Yeah, I'm not good at Dawn of War. I can win as the Necrons because they're super OP against the computer on medium.
Ooh, medium, you say?
Easy's too easy. I mean, you just win.
It sucks when easy is super easy, but then normal is really hard.
Yeah. That's how that's not StarCraft.
FTL?
Nope.
No, FTL easy is hard as balls.
Yes. but that's
And
not
balls
what I
are
was
hard.
thinking of. Yeah, they're really hard balls. Red alert's like that.
Mm.
Red Alert 2, it's insane. Like it gets, it doesn't really make that much sense. And playing with Russians online is the hardest. Damn, are they good?
I'm using a damp brush to wipe away the excess pigments, because right now it looks a little bit like a disaster. But once I've wiped away a lot of the pigments and it
your
only
hands on
is
camera.
sticking around, then it'll look very nice and realistic-ish. Really like pigments. They're a nice little effect. It's like a wash. It's not the hardest thing in the world, and it really adds a ton.
Hard, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Hard as balls?
Yeah, hard balls. What's great is pigments. They're pretty forgiving. Like if I really screwed this up, I could probably run it under the sink with some warm water for a little bit and just get to start over from scratch.
That is nice.
Thanks, Pigments, for being so nice. Say, everyone in the chat, say thank you, Pigments.
SYT looking awesome on the Gene Stealer reprints. Neat.
Neat, neat, neat.
Yeah, this ORK gun is looking appropriately grungy. Actually, this is not an ORK gun, it's a def gun. I need to use the proper terminology. And it's a beast. 5 shots hitting on 4s. I think it does like 4-6 damage or something crazy.
Damn.
Find out exactly. Maybe that's not right. It's good though.
That seems insane.
Kill team, faction compendium, greenskins, orcs, doo-doo-doo, burner boy, ludas.
Page flipping noise, page flipping noise.
Nope, I was right. Def gun, 5 shots hitting on 4s, 4-6.
That's pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
Like nothing has 4-6.
Oh yeah, man, if I get those 6s.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean's gonna be crying.
I mean 1-6 will basically kill a guardsman. I mean, I'll leave him with 1.
Yeah. It's always the worst, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I mean, the rocket launcher is really the thing that's just disgusting. 5 shots hitting on 4s, 4-5, AP1, splash 1.
Mm-hmm. And you have 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, AP is so brutal.
It is brutal. And so do you think tomorrow will be the day you beat Sean?
Yes.
What are the odds in the chat? Do you think, do you think Jay finally beat Sean, or do you think Sean continues his streak? Like, he streaks during the middle of the game. It's a little inappropriate, and yeah. Sean, collect Sean's salty tears when you win and make a trophy.
Mm-hmm. A trophy of tears.
Not a bad idea.
It's a nice sculpture.
BC, well, he's using orcs, so he already won.
I don't know what I'll use. I might use my
Want the orc commandos?
No, I would need to practice with the orc commandos.
They are tricky to do all the things.
Very,
Although I don't do
very
all the
good, but
things.
they're very tricky.
Yep. Yep.
Footnote 2.88. I have faith in Jay's ability to roll some sixes. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
That's probably the thing I'm the worst at.
Yeah. Damn, is it rough? I don't understand. Like it. I truly believe that there is some sort of otherworldly presence that is tipping the dice not in Jay's favor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, geez Louise, the lack of sixes. But it was so funny, like, you know, trying to make some saves against Lucky Bet didn't happen. Trying to make saves against against Jay, I made them all.
It's true.
Yeah, because I remember you were like, damn, you're really making all of your saves, and I'm like, yeah, against you,
Mm-hmm.
but. Alex YT. Jay, if you beat Sean, I'll upgrade to Ultra Fans on the spot.
Nice! Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
Can we get that in writing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you have to get a good night's sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You practice your dice rolls. You'll, do some finger exercises, do some hand movements. I think it's the way that Sean rolls his dice.
The throwing.
Really
Very aggressively.
aggressively rolling dice is really what works well. I agree with what Lucky Bet
Jay
said.
used Zerg Rush. A little bit though. I think that's part of why the Kroot will do so well against the guard is because they're not that tough, but I have so many of them, and
That's true.
I can kind of just and combat. I don't think that the Krieg have anything really to help them out in combat. I mean, they can do the retain 1 auto hits, but I mean that's 2 damage.
Yeah, the one guy with the sword is brutal.
He is.
Brutal.
He's really good. Yeah, plasma
He's
gun,
the leader, right?
Plasma gun sword. Yep.
Yeah. But that's about it though.
Yeah, like there's a
that front.
bruiser who's like acceptable, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and in general, the Imperial Guard don't want to be in close combat with anything.
Nah. Alex Whitesea, lol, there's a science to dive rolling apparently. Craps players are all about that. What would be the advantage?
Yeah,
Besides
don't you have
spooking
to
your
use
opponent?
don't you have to use like the place's dice though?
Yes, but I think maybe that's a style of rolling that helps.
Mm,
But it's not. That doesn't help.
probably not.
Gamblers are the craziest types of people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when Sean
that-
was really upset because he made all his saves but rolled 1-1?
Yep.
Yeah, Yeah.
He was like pouting.
Oh, it's great. It's great whenever you get like an insane roll, but it still not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think like one time I got like 3 6s, but it wasn't enough to save me.
Yep.
And you yelled Yahtzee and everything.
Yahtzee!
And speaking of Yahtzee, it is 12 o'clock. Well, over 12 o'clock.
Oh my goodness.
And you know what that means?
Mm-hmm.
That means that we're done with streaming for the week.
We are.
Because it's Sunday.
It is Sunday.
But, we
Nick's
had,
already got his sweater on.
That's true. I already put it on. We had 4 videos out this week, 3 normal videos, 1 Patreon episode. So you gotta watch all those videos, gotta join the Patreon. But we'll be back with another live stream on Monday at 9 p.m. Central. I almost got.
Yep.
You did.
I'm sleepy.
Oh, sleepy.
Can you guys tuck me in tonight?
No.
Okay, I'll tuck myself in.
Yes, you will.
All right, everybody. Good night. Good night.
Good night.